Hey guys. So quick introductions, I'm ZFG.
I'm adef.
Hey, I'm Vidya James.
Runnerguy.
And so today I'm going to be doing an Ocarina of Time randomizer. So this is where all the items in the game are going to be randomized every time I get a chest or an item from an NPC or something. It'll be a completely random item. We also have even more randomized settings than most typical randomizers, which is all the gold skulltulas are going to be randomized, Deku scrubs, shops, small keys, a lot of extra stuff. There's going to be over 400 potential items that I can get in the run. And this is going to be a no logic run. So what no logic is most randomizers have checks to make sure that all items are in possible locations, so you can't get locked out of an item, or there's not some way that you can't actually beat the seed. That is not the case for this. It is completely possible that certain items can be impossible. I may need to use a lot of glitches. I will definitely need to use a lot of glitches to beat this. We at least know that the seed is definitely possible, but I don't know anything other than that. I may have to do some crazy stuff. We'll see. And I need to beat 6 out of 8 of the game's bosses to beat this seed. So let's get started right now. So you guys donated for Dampe.
Let's go.
You can't boo that. You paid for it.
Dampe has won the donation incentive. So we can actually use some custom models in this, which is very cool. And we will see Dampe speedrunning Ocarina of Time. So I guess we're ready to count down. All right, so 3, 2, 1, go. And so we also have a completely random starting position. Normally you start in Kakiri Forest, so I'm actually starting in Zora's River. And first thing I'm going to do is talk to this Gossip Stone. We have Scrub and Deathland Crater sells a Goron tunic. You write that down, Aiden?
I'm writing that down, baby.
All right, so you see, when I talked to that Gossip Stone, it gave me a hint about something. So the Gossip Stones in this are going to tell me a certain information about the seed, where certain items might be, what places might have no good items at all. In that case, I just found out a Deku Scrub that's a bit far out of the way will give me the Goron tunic, which is mildly good, not the most important item. This run is very information dense, so I actually have one of my commentators, adef, on the couch. He is writing notes for me. And so I need to keep track of a lot of information going through this run. So we have this bean guy who sells an item. He is selling a gold skulltula token. I don't really need that right now. It's pretty expensive. So gold skulltula tokens, like I mentioned, are randomized. So there are 100 gold skulltula tokens total. And one of the, there's 5 potential rewards you can get. I will actually get a hint about some of those coming up. Yeah, so first thing I'm going to do is go to Kakariko over here. There's a few items I can get here. We should also probably talk about requirements for beating this randomizer. So I mentioned earlier, I need to beat 6 out of the 8 bosses. And the dungeon entrances are also going to be randomized here, as well as the bosses in the dungeons. So we have a lot more randomized stuff going on. Here I'll get some of my first hints. So these guys will tell me what collecting gold skulltulas will give me. See if they get anything. Okay, 40 is a Shadow Temple small key.
Yep.
30 is junk. So when I say an item is junk, it's usually like that's junk. I don't need that. Yeah, if an item just gives me rupees or a heart piece or something, I will usually consider it junk, and I won't need it at all. Also, some of the random music and sound effects are randomized. If you hear for a second, the Cuckoo has the Goron sound effect. So yeah, if the music sounds different, of course, all the music is going to be randomized through the original vanilla Ocarina of Time music. So we have, what is this, Forest Temple music playing right now.
So ZFG, we were talking about you need to beat the bosses. What else do we need?
So yeah, I need to beat 6 out of 8 bosses, and I also will need light arrows, magic, and the bow to beat Ganondorf. So 6 out of 8 bosses will give me the boss key to get to Ganondorf, and then beating Ganondorf will require bow, light arrows, and magic. What's required besides that is kind of up in the air. It depends on what dungeons I beat. But one really important thing is there are 3 items that are needed to beat 3 specific bosses. The boomerang is required to beat Baronade. The hammer is required to beat Volvagia. And the mirror shield is required to beat Twinrova. And no matter what, I will need one of those three. Having more would help. We have a Deku Nut. Not too important yet. Well, it's actually good to have early on.
I marked the Deku Nut.
Wow. Oh, yeah. So we have a tracker on the bottom left of the screen. So that'll be updating throughout the run, showing what items I have and don't have.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh. So shops are randomized. We have a deck. So the way shops work, the items on the left side are important items. The items on the right side these are like basic shop items that are always there. Left side items are the important ones. So these ones, nothing really good here. Double defense. I actually don't like double defense. It's effectively a double health increase, but sometimes I actually want to intentionally die. So actually having that is kind of, oh my god, this is a loaded shop. Okay, we have a wallet and Din's Fire.
Wallet is 115.
Wallet 115, Din's Fire 185. Both those super important. We have a Hylian Shield. I will probably come back to buy that in a second. You don't need to write down the Hylian Shield.
Okay, I got it. Sure.
The shields are really nice to have early on, though, too.
A lot of glitches in this game are reliant on the shield, so I will want those both early on. I already got Deck Shield, and we can do the Slingshot Shooting Gallery game here. While I'm doing this, you can probably have time for a donation.
All right, ZFG. Well, first, we want to make sure that the people in the chat and the people at home are aware of just what could happen in this randomizer, because apparently we've been told that when you open a chest, there's a chance that you might get trapped in ice.
And you are a fool!
So we want, whenever you get trapped in ice, ZFG, we want the chat to donate $5 to hop on the $5 Fool Train and get those donations in and free you from the ice. Does that sound good, chat? Excellent.
Let's read a quick donation here. We have $50 from Noah Hopkins, who says, ZFG is one of my favorite speedrunners. So hyped to see him up on the big stage this year. Let's get that glitch exhibition so we can get even more GDQ.
That incentive is open right now, and do remember, everybody, when you donate, to apply the incentive to your donation. We want to get that glitch exhibition met. There are very few people on planet Earth, I don't know about other planets, I can't say, that know more about OOT glitches than the gamer in the chair.
Yep, and we're just over 1/4 of the way there. We still need to raise over $256,000.
All right, so the hint I just got there, I got a hint that said inside Jabu is Ganon's castle. So like I mentioned earlier, the dungeon entrances are randomized. That one's actually really interesting. So Jabu is a dungeon that you're supposed to only go in as child. And Ganon's castle is supposed to be the end of the game that you're supposed to be adult for. So right away, we already have an example of something a bit crazy in No Logic Randomizer. Bottle can be found at Longline. Okay, that's also a good one to write down.
Yep.
Bottle at Longline.
I got you.
Yeah, ZFG wants to prioritize a lot of the hints early because with no logic, there's no rhyme or reason why an item might be anywhere, so it helps him kind of route the early game.
Yeah, information is, I need as much information as I can get. So in regular randomizers, you can kind of judge where like an item is more likely to be, because if an item has like, say you want to find the hammer, it's less likely to be in a place where there's a lot of checks that need the hammer. But in this, like, it might be behind something that needs the hammer, or something that normally needs the hammer but might require some crazy glitches to get through. Also, you might hear me say the word checks. So when I say checks, this is referring to like anytime I can get an ooh.
Oh, get it.
Red Ruby
It's a sale on money.
I'll take it. I can buy some Deku sticks. This will actually be my first real weapon. Oh yeah, so anytime I say the word check, that's just any item I can get. Easier to say than like specifying treasure chest or gold skulltula or something. So because I got that weapon, I can actually go back to Hyrule Castle. There's one gold skulltula out here in this tree that I couldn't kill earlier, but now I can. Actually, I want to save my Deku stick here. So I'm going to do one of the first glitches here. I'm going to get what's called the infinite sword glitch. So I just did a crouch stab with my Deku stick. And then first Shadow Key, that's cool. I did a crouch stab and interrupted it by talking to Melo in there. And that prevents the hitbox from my sword from stopping, and so my sword becomes swinging infinitely, so I can actually use that to kill the gold skull, and it prevents breaking my deku stick. Okay, we have toilet room is junk. So there's a room in Guerrilla Training Grounds known as the toilet room, and luckily it has no good items. King's Aura gives a hard... Okay, King's Aura is also junk. Village Well leads to Ice Cavern. That's actually very good to know. Back to the graveyard is Bottom of the Well. Okay, so we have 2 dungeon hints.
That was back of the graveyard is bottom of the well.
Correct.
Okay. Just FYI, this thing is auto-correcting everything I type.
Oh, man.
So fun.
Yeah, if you need me to like repeat anything, double check, just feel free. So also this randomizer opens up the world a bit more compared to the vanilla game. So you saw that I just walked directly into Temple of Time to get the nice sword. And we have grown-up Dampe. And check out his sword. He's got a shovel sword. All right, so randomizer opens up the world a bit more. So Temple of Time is already open, as well as opening up Kokiri Forest and stuff. Just to make it a bit easier to see, not easier, more interesting to open up the world right away. So I'm gonna head to Ganon's Castle right now. So Ganon's Castle actually has an interesting property. When you walk in here, it always makes it nighttime. So it was actually already nighttime before this, so it doesn't really matter at the moment. But sometimes it will be beneficial just to come here just to make it nighttime, because there's a lot of gold skulltulas in the world that will only spawn at nighttime. And so a lot of the early game routing of this is going to be based around time of day routing. I need to figure out, like, I want to maximize how much time can I spend in nighttime areas so I can get as many nighttime gold skulltulas while they're there. If I need to kill some time while it's daytime, while like waiting for skulltulas, can I do stuff like meaningful stuff while waiting? There's a convenient pod in here that always drops 20 rupees, which is very nice, considering I'm kind of broke right now. So now I'm going to head off to Kakariko, and we probably have some time for donations meanwhile.
Yeah, absolutely. How about this one? $250 from Cameron, who says ZFG and OOT are cornerstones of the speedrunning community. Nothing like some backflips, side hops, and pause buffering to help us get to 2 million. Also, we want to introduce something, right? So again, we talked about this being a no-logic randomizer and the absurdity of that. And ZFG, don't people love guessing items in your chat?
They absolutely. People love the Gamba for guessing what item's going to come next.
I love the Gamba.
Yes. So how about this? Why don't y'all send in your donations and give us your guesses of what item you think ZFG is going to find next, but include absolutely zero logic in your explanation. And we will read those donations.
As long as they are completely illogical.
Absurd.
Weird.
Next donation. $50 from a pig that flies. Greetings from Canada. Good luck, ZFG on the rando.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
If only this were low percent, then maybe we'd get to see, what's that trick called again? Horse tilt?
Yeah.
I forget. Let's get 2 million and beyond.
All right, so I just got another hint. So there's a hint where Dampe, like actual in-game Dampe, gives a hint about where the hookshot is. And so it told me that the hookshot's in Forest Temple. That's a little bit... So, it's a little bit bad, but not also the worst thing in the world. It depends on where in Forest Temple it could be. So actually, this is a good time to mention about the number of items in the game. So there are normally, in the normal game, some items get upgraded. Actually, before I explain this, I should check. Oh, there's a bottle there. We have a bottle on Graveyard Box.
Gotcha.
So that roll thing I did, if you roll into a wall and use C up, right at the end of your roll, you can actually peek through the wall and see items, see through it, which you're not supposed to see. So I can see what item that was in that box early. I can't really get to it right now, but it's good to know that a bottle's there. So I was talking about, sorry, were you going to say something?
No, just what is going on here? Yeah, this race here. What's going on here?
Yeah, Dampe racing Dampe. We'll take a family photo at the end. So yeah, some of the items have upgrades, and in the way randomizer works is all the items are progressive. So the first one of an item that can be upgraded will always be the base item, and then afterwards will be an upgrade. For example, there are 3 bows, because in a normal game you get the bow and then a quiver upgrade and a second quiver upgrade. So I just need to find one of the 3 bows, although having an upgrade is nice. Similarly, hookshot has 2. There's the hookshot, and then it gets upgraded to the long shot. So when I got the hint that said hookshot's in Forest Temple, that's one of the 2 hookshots. I could find a different hookshot somewhere else. Oh, we have a map. Shadow Temple is masterful. So, our family photo. I didn't take the best friend. Oh, wallet. Okay, he gave me some money. Got Dante's inheritance. All right, so so masterful. So I got a map that said Shadow Temple was masterful. So in this, the maps and compasses can give me some information. What that meant by masterful is some of the dungeons are randomized between their original version of the dungeon and their Master Quest counterpart. So for those who don't know about Master Quest, it's a version of the game that was released as a bonus disc with Wind Waker that it has remixed dungeons, like different puzzles and stuff. And so in randomizer context, the Master Quest dungeons have different item requirements, different strategies and glitches to get through them. And so not only do I have to prepare for the dungeons, but I also have to think about what version of the dungeon is it going to be, what different glitches might I have to do in those dungeons.
I'm so sorry to chat. I've been writing so many notes, I'm just now doing the tracker. How many, if you had to guess, ZFG, how many Skulltulas do you think you have?
I can actually check right now. I think it's like 3.
3, thank you.
All right. No worries. I commonly forget things on my track on my stream all the time. No one ever keeps their tracker perfectly up to date. It's okay.
The chat is very thankful for you, adef.
It's happening now. Also, I am writing down which are Master Quest for what it's worth, CFG.
All right, cool. I also got a Spirit Tea if you didn't see that.
Great.
Okay, we have Nocturne. The Nocturne check.
Nocturne cutscene is junk. Okay.
If you ever want, I can check my pause screen and show my keys also.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, now might be a good time for donations.
Absolutely. We've got lots of donations coming in. And a lot of them are being put towards that glitch exhibition for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We are 29% of the way there. I want to remind you that when you're putting those donations in, please scroll to the bottom of the page, click that little button that says to put your incentive towards the glitch exhibition so we can unlock it at the end of this run.
And that incentive has already raised over $100,000.
That's a lot.
That's fantastic. Wow. All of that, again, going to PCF. Cardi, why don't you get in a quick donation?
Absolutely. We have $100 from Caden. ZFG, Caden here. I'm here with hundreds of our closest friends cheering you on. On a more serious note, I want to thank you personally for the laughs and the chill vibes. When life is difficult, I can always rely on you for an escape from the pain and sadness. I speak for countless of us when I say your streams encourage the healing that we all need. Good luck on the run. We're all cheering for you. Boat skip, please?
We'll see. So
you didn't do the Cac Bazaar and Cac Potion, right?
Yeah, correct. I am going down there back when it turns daytime again.
DC entrance is vanilla.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So actually, so I entered the first dungeon of the run, and by coincidence, it actually happened to be vanilla. Dodongo's Cavern entrance leads to Dodongo's Cavern. I promise they're randomized. It's just sometimes even when it's randomized, you get a vanilla one. So there's a gold skulltula in this rock. Normally, you're supposed to break this rock with the Megaton Hammer. But if I get into the correct position, I can jump slash it and grab it. It just happens to be a gold skulltula token. And there's also a chest up here. So there's going to be a wall, that wall right there that I'm passing. You normally need to blow that up with bombs, but I can clip through it by climbing up here. I got to put my sword away. If I get into a position like this, I didn't take out sword for it. Oh, it worked anyway. Okay, cool.
Nice.
I messed it up and it worked. And we have more junk. All right, so I need to wait until, actually, I'm gonna make a quick, actually, no, later. Sometimes I'm really indecisive about what to do. There's so many options that can open up very early in no logic randomizer that I can get indecisive quickly. I need to go back to Kakariko. I skipped a few things because it was nighttime earlier, so I'm gonna head back there because it's daytime now. There's some shops that I couldn't really get into, and a few more checks. Also, one thing I neglected to mention earlier when talking about the maps. So I mentioned how maps will tell me if a dungeon is Master Quest or Vanilla. Do I care about any of these? I'll get rid of that. I probably don't care about that, but Gorilla Training Grounds keys are sometimes useful, but most of the time not very. So I forgot to mention that compasses can tell me the boss of a dungeon. We have, oh wait, is this?
Oh, you got to try that.
Oh, okay, so when a shop has a misspelled item, that means it's a ice trap, so we have a recovery Hjort. So if I can't buy red, I'm broke. Song of Storms 250?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. And Begorn Sword, oh, I can buy that in a second. I just need to
95?
Yeah, 95. I just need to get some rupees for that.
Okay.
So if I have the means to buy that at some point, I will go back and buy that.
I'm writing it down, chat. Recovery Hort 215.
Was the, wallet at market? Oh, you know what? I can actually go back and get the wallet at market right now. And then I'll be rich. I'll be rich, 30 minutes in. All right, this is actually perfect. A little bit of an early game detour, but for the money, anything for the money, of course. So yeah, I normally would start trekking around the world as adult, trying to figure out some dungeon entrances and get some items. But because I know of one really important wallet as a child, I'm actually going to head back there right now.
Yeah, one of the most important things of a randomizer is just your routing on-the-fly decision-making. So you see ZFG's like, oh, maybe I should go here. No, I should go here. We're going to go back to child because that wallet is going to give us a lot of money. It's going to give us some important items. We've got the dins in the shop, which is going to be very important. Not for what you might expect, but it's going to be really good to get that early on.
Yeah, especially because we already found a few good items in shops. We have, besides the wallet, we have Din's Fire, Begorn Sword, Song of Storms, and the Recovery Hjort.
Oh, it auto-corrected. That's so lame.
No,
That's
it auto-corrected
so lame.
the spelling mistake. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm fixing it as we speak.
Autocorrect hate.
There we go.
Also, I neglected to mention some movement tech in this game. So you've seen me backwalking a lot, walking backwards. So this is generally the fastest form of movement. As child, technically it's a little bit faster to side hop, but only if you do it perfectly, and realistically it's better to just backwalk. Later on, when I get bombs or bomb shoes, I can do a different movement method by blowing myself up, which will let me move much faster.
Also backwards.
Also backwards. Yeah. Backwards movement, of course. The speedrunning classic. You got to be moving backwards or sideways. Forwards movement is boring. All right, so there's going to be just a little bit of rupee farming coming up, so you can probably squeeze in the donation here.
IRL rupee farming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melo Cardi, if you've got some lack of logic to share, let's lock it in, baby.
Lack of logic we're still looking for, although I'm talking because my nose itched. How about that? Anyway, we have a lot of great donations here, but I just want to remind everybody that I'm so excited for the first ice trap, which I don't think has happened yet. And I want you to get your tabs open with the Games Done Quick or gdq.gg/donate link ready to go. Preload a $5 donation, and as soon as you see that ice trap with "You Are a Fool," send it in and we'll watch that number soar for PCF. Cardi, please read us a donation.
Well, you know who's not a fool?
Who?
Meg Mariel with a $500 donation.
Whoa!
Meg Mariel says, how is it already the end of another AGDQ? Let's get The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom on the schedule so we can spend a little bit more time with each other. Thank you so much, Meg Mariel.
Yeah, so you saw there, ZFG got the wallet, the second wallet upgrade, and there's a setting in Rando that makes it so you have max of whatever rupees you can carry whenever you find a wallet. So he was able to buy a bunch of expensive items very, very quickly.
Yeah, so now we have Din's Fire, and soon I'll be able to buy Song of Storms and Goron Sword. Actually, I might actually put it off. So actually, I'm going to be doing something a bit weird here. I'm going to go to Ganon's Castle, and then I'm going to save and reset the game. So if you saw at the very beginning, I started in a completely random place. I started in Zora's River. My overworld spawn locations are completely random, and adult and child have different overworld spawn locations. So I'm actually going to save and reset here, and this will actually tell me where adult respawns. So this can help me out. This could just be like a faster way to travel somewhere. And also going to Ganon's castle, like I mentioned earlier, makes it nighttime, which is good for gold skulltulas. Ooh, we have Sacred Forest Meadow. That's actually not bad. And Bolero Fire, I like that. That's a very good song.
Do you want the hint
The
here?
gossip stone there?
Yeah, you want the hint.
Oh yeah, and of course. I forget a lot, so I told my commentators if I forget something, they need to yell at me and tell me I'm stupid for forgetting this. Fear of the Gerudos is access to Fire Temple.
Okay.
I usually just avoid this guy, but I'm actually going to kill him for some rupees. He can drop 15, 20, or 60 rupees. He dropped 15, of course. We also have 2 more hints over here. Let's see, this is outside Ganon's. Okay, so there's only one other item outside Ganon's castle, so it's not too important to know that. And Lock Spider and Water Temple. Okay, Water Temple Gate is junk.
Okay.
So I do have some useful items now. I have Din's Fire, but I'm still lacking some other important items. I still don't have... So items that I really want to get early on, Bombs or Bomb Shoes and Hookshot are super great. Under a Vast Lake,
Got it.
Rangoto Training Grounds. So yeah, Bombs and Hookshot are really good early game items because Bombs leads to so many glitches. Hookshot is just good for general movement, getting up to higher places quickly. I mentioned earlier that I need the Hammer, Mirror Shield, and Boomerang for 3 bosses, Baronade, Volvagia, and Twinrova, respectively. Hammer is also pretty good in general for like just breaking rocks, opening grottos and stuff. Bomb of the Well, that's good. So we know that Bomb of the Well is not the Master Quest version. That's good because the Master Quest version...
Hey!
$5 fool!
First Ice Trap.
And a fitting blue rupee right after.
Of course.
Get those $5 in. The $5 Fool Train, baby.
So I know the Bomb of the Well is not the Master Quest version. That's good because the vanilla version of Bomb of the Well actually has significantly more items in it. Ooh, wow, this shop is junk. Yeah.
The chat is popping off with "You fool!" Get those donations in for the $5 Fool Train. We've also got some donations that are no logic item guesses. Can we give you a couple of those real quick?
Yeah, sure.
We got $5 from Sparkle Toaster, who says the next item the ZFG is going to get is, of course, the Wand of Gamelon.
This is good. This is good. How about this $10 from Artane the Immortal, who says the Megaton Hammer, it's going to be beneath ZFG's fancy gamer chair.
I don't see it.
Thank you for looking. And chat, we need you, of course, to remind everyone to join the $5 You Fool Train when we hit an ice trap. All caps in the chat. Keep us on our game.
All right, so here behind the Deca Tree, there's actually a secret gossip stone a lot of people don't know about. I have to walk all the way around it to get this hint. We have Lighting Flames in Royal Tomb. Okay. Ice Cavern, that's junk.
The QPA chest?
Yeah, so yeah, that one's completely junk. Ice Cavern Compass. Ice Cavern, I mentioned compasses will tell me the boss of a dungeon, but Ice Cavern has no boss, and so that's pointless. We have Shadow Temple, and this is, if I can do a see up peek. Shadow Temple is Master Quest. Oh yeah, I already got a hint about this. Okay, so Deca Tree entrance leads to Shadow Temple. Can't really do much in here. To get over the first gap there, normally you need Hookshot. Explosives also works. If I get bombs or bomb shoes, I can do a trick called a Mega Flip to cross that gap. I'll have to wait on that. So there's a gold skulltula up on this house here that I have no projectile or hookshot to grab it, but there's a really cool trick I can do. If I get the infinite sword glitch, one of the side effects of the infinite sword glitch is I can't fall off ledges, and it can let me walk up on very particular collision on this house. So I can climb up here and grab the token. I already checked the shop, right? Yeah, shop is junk. So I want to leave the Cure Force now. There's a cool jump I can do. I can jump onto this house and jump up here. It skips a little climbing section. And did I get this?
You did, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
We have information on almost every dungeon entrance. We're just missing Deku entrance, Jabu, Forest, Water, and Spirits. We have like half. I actually lied.
Yeah. Half is almost. It rounds up.
Thank you, yeah.
So here, normally you're supposed to use the silver scale to dive to an entrance here. If you grab this, the corner of the stone and jump slash at just the right time, you can clip through it. And this lets me get in here without silver scale. That's a Gorilla Training Grounds key. I don't think I'll need that, but because I don't have explosives or hookshot yet, there's a possibility that maybe it could be useful. So I'm going to do a trick here. If I get into just the right position, you can actually jump to this, just do a regular jump to this ledge. It's very precise, but the position, or the setup makes it very easy. It might actually be worth talking about setups. So you may have seen a few times by now that sometimes I do a very particular movement where like I'll do a few side hops or a few backflips before I do a certain trick. So Ocarina of Time has really interesting movement where backflips and side hops and certain other movement tech will always move you an exact amount every single time. There will be no variation. There's also a few things you can do to get a different angle that is consistent every time, no variation. And you can combine these to get Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time, one item is
Song of Time, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Song of Time. So you can combine certain movement options, bottom of the wall key. You can get combine certain movement options.
We have reached $1.9 million.
Nice. Nice.
ZFG is the best. And so is the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Thank you everyone so much for your incredible generosity.
All right, so I can't get this, but that's
Deku notes, yeah. It's always like, oh, is that the bomb bag?
Yeah, Deku Note from below looks just like a bomb bag, which looks just like a wallet, so I got to be extra careful when looking at that. So yeah, I was talking about there's certain movement options in the game that will always move you in just the right amount, angle-wise, position-wise, and so we can combine these to make incredibly precise setup or incredibly consistent setup for precise tricks. So a lot of the tricks you might see are actually extremely precise. It's just that having a setup makes it kind of trivial to get into position, which is very nice. And you may have also seen me pausing sometimes when doing a trick. That's something known as pause buffering. When you pause and unpause, if you time it right, you can advance like 1 frame at a time, and that's good for any frame perfect tricks, any specific timing. So combine pause buffering with very precise movement setups for tricks. It's all. Oh, that was perfect. Oh, well, can I scam this? No. So if you're quick enough, you can sometimes scam an item from a shop while your rupees are counting down. I guess not quite doable there. So I'm actually going to have to do a bit of rupee farming. There's a box over here that has 20 rupees consistently.
So you're gonna farm for the recovery Hjort, right?
I'll buy it by the end of the run. I'm not going to farm for it right now.
Okay.
It'll be a bit too slow right now, but I will get it by the end of the run. I promise.
I'm holding you to that.
All right. But yeah, now is probably a good time for donations.
Absolutely. The tickets from the Fool Train, it's rolling into the station. We have a $5 donation from Anonymous who just says, "You are a fool!"
And the Curious Little Crow also donates $5 and says, "Ice, ice, baby."
Anonymous gives $5 to PCF.
And so does Nintendo 60 Jorts.
And they both say,
Fool! Did that tickle you, Adef?
I liked that.
I like that we tickled ADAF.
Oh.
Don't say that again.
We also have a $5 donation from Remy Jet, who says, "The Master Sword is in the audience. Everyone, check under your chairs." They did it. Wow. Y'all are so cute. Oh, there are some. They found some.
One lucky viewer gets.
Do we have time for more?
I'm going to buy a Big Goron sword right now, but after that, yeah.
Sounds good.
Actually, yeah, I guess probably just...
we've got $50 from the Phelps family. The kids think the next item will be the bow, but the parents think it will be adef's drill impression.
I'm going to side with the kids.
All right, so I just got the Bigorn sword. You might think it would be good to equip it right away, because it often seems like the Bigorn sword is just strictly the better one. But I actually want to keep the Master Sword for now. Bigorn sword is obviously much better for combat most of the time. But I already checked this. But Master Sword is actually better for some glitch setups. I need to make sure I get that key right now. Master Sword is better for some glitch setups. So I'm actually going to keep Master Sword equipped for now. I can change it whenever I want, obviously. But yeah, that's why I'm not going to go to it immediately. So there's a force key up here. I actually should have got this when I was running back down to Keck earlier, but not too big of a deal. I do want to waste some time a day, because I do want it to be nighttime sometime soonish.
Your low heart noise is the it's the mweep.
Yeah. So another randomized sound effect. We have King Zora's mweep as my low heart sound. Beautiful music.
It's perfection.
I think you should stay low health the rest of the run.
Yeah.
I'll try.
It's like mixed really high as well. Like, were you just scooting just then? I was like, oh, is something wrong?
All right, we have a gold Skulltula over here. Let's see if this is anything good. Skulltula token, I think I can skip that. So actually, I might want that just in case. Yeah.
40 skulls will be a shadow small key.
Yeah, I was just double checking that. Okay, so right here is going to be a really cool glitch that's going to be pretty useful around the run. So I am using my sword to break these walls. That's normally not supposed to happen. So what I just did there is I did a glitch called Quick Put Away, or QPA for short. write it down.
I'm writing it down.
Oh, Requiem is bomb choose. That might be worth it.
Requiem is bomb choose?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did a jump slash without my sword in my hand. So when I do that, it actually causes the damage value of my sword to be glitched. So it actually has properties of a bunch of different items all at once. One of them is Din's Fire, and that is why that bomb flower just blew up when I hit it with my sword. It also has other properties like slingshot, boomerang, a few other sword attacks, even some like unused damage values that are never actually used in the game. And another one is ice arrows. So actually, the reason why can one of you guys explain the reason anything about ice arrows?
So there's a custom thing with randomizer you can set where the ice arrows have the same properties as blue fire, which is what you use in Ice Cavern to melt red ice. It's just something to make ice arrows a little bit more useful, because often you just never use them. But because we have that property, blue fire can actually be used to melt those walls as well. So that's why the crouch stab there also broke those mud walls there.
Yeah. Also, we should probably talk about crouch stab. So when I when I use shield and then sword, I do this crouch stab attack. That attack actually has no assigned damage value, so it ends up doing the same damage as your previous attack. That also means that like you can do a jump slash, and after you do a jump slash, you do a crouch stab, and then the crouch stab is doing your jump slash damage, which is a very good way to do a lot of damage at once. So here, there's some skull kits here. I gotta be careful here. Killing them actually gives me 200 rupees, and so these are great rupee farming. Although, with my health, I gotta be careful. All right, cool. And
the so-called power crouch stab also takes like the properties of the previous attack. So that's how ZFG was able to break walls over and over and over again.
Yeah, more than just damage, properties included. So one of those skull kits jumped away, but there's actually a different skull kit over here. I can kill this guy, prevent Majora's Mask. Actually, no, it's not, because it's adult. Can't make the joke. You actually can kill Skull Kid as child. It's not intended, but there's potentially a way. Although it's kind of precise. You're not normally supposed to. So with those rupees, I can go back and buy... Do I buy the ice trap first?
You can do it? For the fans, ZFG.
You have low health. You need a recovery word.
All right, I guess I'll get Ice Trap first, and I'll just take it. I'll take it like a man.
Better get those full train donations ready.
You know, you can put those donations towards unlocking the glitch exhibition for The Legend of Zelda: The Ocarina of Time. We are 34% of the way there, and according to the description here, it says ZFG will show off some, and I quote, various cool slash... Oh, whoa! Oh, no. Some various cool slash funny glitches. ZFG, what does that entail?
Yeah, so the glitch exhibition is, it's just going to be some funny glitches, some glitches you might not see normally in speedruns, and also some just like mechanics you might not know of in the game. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. It'll show off a lot of very cool stuff. All right, so with my infinite wealth, I got the Zora scale there, so yeah, the ruby's really coming in handy, buying a lot of good stuff. In fact, I have gotten hardly any good items from like just regular overworld items. It's been all shops. My money's been doing all the work. I guess you can just buy your way to success.
Great lesson for the kids there from ZFG. The scrub here has Goron Tunic.
Yeah, it's child only, so I'm gonna have to wait.
You're right.
So I can do a little see-up peek there to check what the item in that alcove is. Just a deckage stick. Oh, that's a...
Forest key, I think?
Yeah, either Forest or GT... Yeah, I think it was Forest.
I think so.
Okay. I was thinking it might be GTG, but I couldn't tell for sure. There's one more hint here, and I might want to wait until nighttime here. Dublin Crater's on the path of magic. Okay, Dublin Crater's magic. That's very good, actually. What's the time of day? It's gonna be a long wait. I'm gonna go back into Goron City. Actually, I might want to go back to Child. Yeah, I think Child is actually the better play right now. So I'm gonna head back down to Temple of Time.
That was DMC has magic, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How we doing on those $5 Fool donations?
Oh, they are rolling in. We've got $5 from Lacidia. Fool me once, $5. Fool me twice, $5. But fool me 3 times, another $5. Please don't empty my wallet, or do, because let's beat cancer.
And we also have $5 from Sage Page Mage, great name by the way, who says, bad form, $5 for the Fool Train.
And $5 from a fool who says, yeah, you got me.
All right, so I might have a few somewhat decent items right now, but I actually can't do a whole lot with them. So I have Din's Fire, but no magic. I have Song of Storms and Bolero, but no Ocarina or Bottle. So one thing with no logic is you can actually use a bottle, glitch with a bottle to play an item as an Ocarina. So I can actually use a bottle as a substitute for that. So a bottle would be nice to know. There was a hint about the bottle earlier, right?
Yeah, it's in Lon.
One in Graveyard and...
one in Lon and one in Graveyard.
Lon.
Graveyard
Right,
is box and Lon we don't know.
Right, so Lon is actually probably a good place I want to check right now. So before I go to Child, it was almost nighttime, I think, but I'm just going to quickly drop in here just to make it nighttime, then go back to Child. So Child is normally stuck in the market until daytime, but because of my save warp location, I can save and reset, which will respawn me at Zora's River, because as we saw at the very beginning, Zora's River was my respawn point. So I'm gonna head over there, and then I can check nighttime Zora's River, and then am I gonna be able to make it to Lon on time? I may want to go through Kakiri. Yeah, actually, I think that's better. Yeah, I think I'm going to save warp and go to Zora's River. Instead of doing anything in Zora's River, I'm going to go back to Kakiri Forest with the Zora scale that I got, check some stuff in Kakiri, leave, and then head to Lon from there. I think that way I'll definitely make it in time.
This is sort of the magic of no logic. I mean, a lot of us up here on the stage love no logic randos, and part of the reason is that this on-the-fly routing and like daytime management and what glitches are open to you right now are so fascinating. And being able to come up with a plan on the fly that's not just good but also fast is very good.
Right, it's like the scale just changed his whole route to be able to get back in here.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm also going to do a quick save scum there. So I checked what that gold skull had and then immediately reset. I thought it was junk, and just taking the time to go there costs some time a day, which I know I'm short on. So I just instantly reset just to save that time of day so I can actually just have a little bit more time to work with. So instead, I'm just going to resurface here and then dive right back in. There's a good amount of stuff I can do in Lost Woods as well as Kukiri Forest.
We are also flying through the 1.9 mil range. I mean,
we're good.
flying
That's
up
pretty
to 2
wild.
mil.
Yeah. Go ahead, Cardi. Tell us about it.
I mean, I don't know. For those who have been paying attention to number go up, if you're a little bit observant, you might have seen that we have a $20,000 donation from the Yeti. And they say, hey all, Yeti here. Time's ticking. The AGDQ 2025 collection is at theyeti.com until Sunday at midnight CST. Every order helps support the Prevent Cancer Foundation, so get your hands on these designs before they disappear. Please put this donation towards the Glitch exhibition. More runs means more AGDQ.
Okay, so I actually got an item there. I just got Sun Song from one of the Deku Scrubs. So all that time talking about like time of day routing and stuff, it doesn't really, well, okay, so it matters until I get an Ocarina. As soon as I get an Ocarina, I have the Sun Song now, but I can't play it without an Ocarina or a bottle. Once I get that, then I don't have to...
You check that.
You want to
course.
that hints.
Yeah.
Yeah, so once I am able to play songs, then I don't have to worry about time of day routing.
You definitely wanted to check that hint.
Dude, you ran away from it.
No, I really didn't know.
Anyway, Sun Song's great, right?
Yeah. I just want to say, okay, so of all the hints, there's a certain number of hints in the world, and each hint has a duplicate. And so they essentially stole one hint from me with these meme hints. So thanks a lot.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
Actually, no, I don't want to go here, actually. So there's one nighttime gold skull. I'm going the wrong way. There's one nighttime gold skull in Kukiri Forest, as well as the sword chest. I can go get what's normally the first chest you would ever open 45 minutes in.
ZFG, would you like me to write anything down for that hint?
No.
Okay.
I think I'm good.
Okay. So yeah, Deku sticks are super important for Child Link because it is highly likely we will never get a Kokiri sword. There is only one. So as opposed to other good items like the bow, of which there are 3, Kokiri sword, there's only 1. So Deku sticks are basically Young Link's currency.
Not only that, but there's actually a chance I could get Kokiri sword and not want to equip it. So earlier I got a hint about Bomb of the Well being the original version. And there's actually a trick in Bomb of the Well I may want to do that specifically requires not having sword equipped. And there's two very important items that I could use to get that. So I don't know if I'll need that or not. It may never come up. But I might actually not want to equip a sword specifically because of that, because I don't know, those items could be really important. So I have to keep that in mind as well. I already got the shop. I already checked Deku. Deku was shadow entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I can leave here. I'm going to exit to the front. So I'm going to go straight to Lawn Launch from here.
Yeah, so as ZFG mentioned, nighttime is incredibly short here. And as we've been talking about, nighttime skulls, very important, especially early on. So we need to make sure to manage time of day importantly so we can make it on time. I think night's like a minute 20 or something. It's like really short.
Close to 90 seconds, I think.
Yeah.
And day is longer than night.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So if you miss your night cycle, it can be quite punishing.
Yeah.
Like it's simultaneously, like sometimes when you're waiting for night to end, it takes forever. Like it feels like it's forever, and then, it's almost nothing.
There are also like weirdly very specific places and states in the game where time progresses slightly more slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fishing is what, 10 times slower than normal, I think? Or no, 20 times slower. Or is it 10 times slower during the day and 20 at night? It's one of those.
You're the person that would know.
All right, just some more rupees. There's a good number of things in Lon Lon. So there's 4 gold skulltulas. 2 of them I'm not going to be able to check right now. But then there's also 3 more Deku Scrubs and one other item over in the tower there near some cows. We have Goron Bracelet. So I can pick up some bomb flowers now. Goron Bracelet is not, so it's the first strength upgrade. It's actually not too useful. In fact, it can sometimes be detrimental. There's a glitch known as Super Slide Teleport, which is, it's not a super important glitch, but it's not possible. Okay, nice. We got my empty bottle. Perfect. All right, so that means I can now play songs, which is fantastic. Lullaby.
Wow, okay.
And one of the best songs. And a Shadow. Oh, we have a vanilla boss. Oh, boss of Shadow Temple is Bongo Bongo.
Okay.
So yeah, there's no place to catch bugs. To do the Ocarina items glitch, where I said I can use a bottle as an Ocarina, I need something to catch in my bottle. Usually bugs or fish is the best. There's no place to catch bugs here in Lon Lon. Where is the best? I guess CAC could work, but I'd like to do it before I go into CAC. I don't need that. Surely I won't regret that when I need 1 shadow key in 2 hours. Yeah, I guess CAC is probably the best. So I'm gonna head to CAC right now. So Kakariko has another pretty big batch of items. There's 5 gold skulltulas and some items in the graveyard, including a very special NPC.
You don't mean.
Surely not.
Who?
Guess we'll have to find out.
All right, but yeah, so it's just gonna be some overworld movement for here, so we can probably have some donations.
Excellent. We are less than $64,000 away from hitting the $2 million mark. The donations are coming in fast from Twitch chat.
Wow!
Oh, yes, and
We love you so much, Twitch chat. We love that we can see you counting down. You know what else? We love songs. We love limericks. I love limericks. Cardi likes haikus.
Yeah.
We have a limerick here from Sailor Soapbox, who donates $50 to Prevent Cancer Foundation. And you know what? I'm gonna sing it. There once was a hero named Link, whose iron boots would cause him to sink. But this playthrough is random thanks to this fervor and fandom. So a donation's in order, I think. Thank you, Sailor Soapbox. Send us more limericks and haiku, and we will read them to you.
yeah, I'm not gonna sing though.
I will.
Okay.
So this bug catch, this is a big moment. That's huge.
Yeah, so this means I now have effectively an Ocarina. So
Do you want to do chickens before you make it night?
did I not already do it?
No, you did.
Okay,
You
yeah,
did? Okay,
okay.
I'm
Yeah, so I want to leave here before I make it night because there's a certain guy I want to meet in the graveyard who will only be there early on at night. So if I make it nighttime in Kakariko, it actually makes it past midnight, so I can't actually meet him. So I'm going to have to do it out here first. So this is Ocarina items, where I'm using a Deku Stick as an Ocarina right now. I catch something in the bottle, do a backflip, press the bottle button, and then another item that Link holds in his hands. And so now I can go in here.
God, I hope it's Hatsune Miku.
That would have been a great idea.
Swap them.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the Infinite Sword glitch here, just to save my Deku Sticks, because Deku Sticks do not break if I use the Infinite Sword glitch. I'm going to be killing 5 gold skulltulas here, so I wouldn't want to run out of Deku Sticks. Got another one over here. Bomb bag.
Oh.
That is huge.
Okay.
Oh, that's amazing.
One of the best items I can get right now. We are in business. All right, so there's a gold skulltula on this ladder here. Normally, you're supposed to use the slingshot to kill it. Normally, if you just climb the ladder, you'll get hit. But I have the Infinite Sword glitch, so it just kills them as I walk into it. Water Temple Key. Did I get Rufai earlier? I did, right? There's no way I forgot Rufai.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Double checking. I forgot him once, and it was really bad.
You want to check the Redead Grotto? Now that you get the
Yes,
bomba?
I
Yeah.
did. Thanks for reminding. Let's see. This is map. Could be useful. Let's see.
The fact that you almost didn't get it.
You fool. At least we're getting the $5 Fool Train donations coming in.
Chat, I see you saying "fool" in the chat. I hope that's translating to you donate towards the Zelda glitch exhibition. We are 46% of the way there. Get those donations in.
And also, we're getting very close to $2 million.
In fact, one thing helping us get there is this donation from Pure Nail, and they donate
$10,000.
And Pure Nail just says, "Let's go, Ramdo."
That is Ramdo with an M.
Ramdo, yes.
Thank you, Pure
I
Nail.
love Ramdo.
Randomizer.
A randomizer.
All right, so we're gonna head to Graveyard now and see someone special.
That was our first test, too.
Oh yeah,
We're moving fast.
We'll explain that in just a second. After this,
It's
Who is
him. Hey, buddy.
Let's go.
Hey, father and son.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
all right, first try.
Oh my God.
So, Dampe, in the vanilla game, he has a random 10% chance to give a heart piece. This is why, for those who don't know, why he's so infamous in the speedrunning community, because it's only a 10% chance for him to give you the item you need in a 100% speedrun, which is a run that I ran a lot. So, 10% of the time, he's nice, and we have a love-hate relationship with Dampe in the speedrunning community, but, I mean, it's transformed mostly into love, as we've seen today. Oh, I can actually bomb hover up to the second bottle now. Second bottle isn't super important, but I probably do want to grab it right now. All right, so, Shadow Entrance was Bomb of the Well, right? Or was it something else?
It was bottom of the wall.
I want to go there right now then, yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna do what's called a bomb hover here, where I get the infinite sword glitch, and if I shield explosion damage in the air, Link will hover in the air, and I can repeat this over and over to gain height. And so earlier I saw that the item in this box was a bottle. And so I can get this right now, as long as it's not an ice trap, surely. Okay.
I was hoping it was.
Real one. All right, so because I got a hint that Shadow Entrance is Bomb of the Well. Bomb of the Well is very useful. There are, we got good bomb drops. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna have to hover here. So Bomb of the Well has a lot of checks. I think there's close to 20. I think it's just under 20. I forgot the exact number of items you can get in Bomb of the Well. So really handy to do early on, especially because I can get, can I get everything in there actually? I have one key, I have Lullaby.
Yeah, you're pretty stacked for it.
I have Explosive. Yeah, I think I can get everything in Bomb of the Well already, which is very good. So if Bomb of the Well has good items, then we commonly, so usually if an area has a lot of good stuff, we say it's loaded. Bomb of the Well is pretty consistently loaded because just how dense it is. I can get so much stuff in a short amount of time. So this bomb ring, safe.
Nice.
So this bomb ring I did is to walk around the edge of the graveyard here. And the entrance to Shadow Temple is up here. Normally Shadow Temple is blocked by a door that you need Din's Fire to light a bunch of torches to open. But you can actually skip a load trigger by side hopping above a load trigger on the stairs. The door doesn't load and I can walk straight in. Oh, by the way, remind me to save often, because I have not been. Okay. So I mentioned earlier that there's a trick in Bomb of the Well that requires having no sword. This is that trick. So this is what's called blank A. I tried to enter a crawl space and threw a Decanut to interrupt it. This lets me walk underwater, and so I can open this chest underwater early. We have Stone of Agony. Stone of Agony is completely useless. It absolutely does nothing. Well, so in the vanilla game, it activates your Rumble Pack to find secret grottos. I'm not using Rumble Pack. Although the randomizer actually adds a nice quality of life feature where it actually shows an icon when the stone rumbles. Not that it's really going to be needed here, but it's an interesting thing. So here you're going to do a vine clip. If I get damaged, as soon as I drop and re-grab vines, it can clip me out of bounds. There's some shallow water that goes all around the bottom of the well. All the shallow water actually extends downwards infinitely. And so I can actually swim through that water to swim to Dead Hand early. And I don't want to break my stick, so I'm going to use the infinite sword glitch here. If I'm lucky, I can do this without breaking sword. Oh my god!
Oh,
I got this.
wow, okay.
That's okay. Well, okay. It's very hard to get that twice, so it actually matters. But almost got it. Okay.
That's nice.
So I could actually check everything with just one key, but it would require save scumming. That's when I use a key, save and reset, just to check it, and then reset to get my key back, and then check the other thing. With 2 keys, I actually don't need a save scum, so that's nice. Just a bit of time save.
Also, like, we just brushed by that vine clip with a bomb unbuffered, but that was so nice.
That's why he's the GOAT.
It's true.
All right, and here we have just another token. Let's jump right into him.
Yeah. Quick aside here. A minute ago, ZFG referred to the vanilla game. Vanilla is just a term we use to refer to the unrandomized version of Ocarina of Time. So you'll hear us say that a lot, like vanilla OOT versus rando OOT.
Also, I love this music for a dungeon.
Giddy up, partner.
GTG key. GTG keys, I mentioned earlier, sometimes Gorilla Training Ground keys are useful, sometimes they're not. They can often be skipped if I have enough items. It really depends on what I have when I go in there. Not going to bother with that. There's some invisible floor there, that's why I was walking in air. So that glitch I did earlier where I walked underwater, blank A, I'm going to do that again here. I'm going to enter and throw a Deku Nut. And so this messes with Link's collision, where like he doesn't interact with water, and also weird stuff like that still hit me, but it didn't actually do any knockback, but it did damage. It's kind of weird. So that's coming up for another underwater chest here. We have another Forest key. Oh, 3 keys in Forest Temple is actually really good. I'm pretty much set for Forest Temple already.
You do have ZL.
I do have ZL.
Okay.
So I do know. I do sometimes forget that I have an item that I don't need to do glitches for. 1, I think it's still faster this way, and 2, it's cooler.
Yeah, 100%.
I just got notice that this run has already passed over 1,000 individual donations alone.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable.
The people love you, ZFG.
Yeah.
The people love you.
Can we read a couple of them real quick?
Yeah.
How about this 500 from Julie W. Thank you so much. They say, hey, ZFG, you're my favorite speedrunner. Thanks for being so cool. Less than 3.
Thanks.
And we've got some love from for the people on the couch. Corey Amon sends $100. Shout outs to Vidya James on the couch. We are all the blue dog on this wondrous day.
Dude.
Add to the count. Add to the count.
It's spreading.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's see if this guy gives anything good. Dang. I was actually, I will not pick up that rupee, actually.
Why not?
Why not?
No particular reason.
Okay.
I actually kind of wish that wasn't important. There's a cool trick I can use to, I can actually hover off flying pots in that room to get that item, but not important, so I'm gonna have to skip it. So I'm gonna go out of bounds one more time here, and I'm gonna swim over to a caged room. I would normally need another key. Oh, it's faster this way anyway, regardless of whether I have the key or not.
ZFG is exiting and re-entering the water so as not to swim up too high, and then is going to just get right in and past the lake. Like, that is genuinely really very, very
Yeah, it's-
difficult. That is really difficult.
No, oh, okay, so he takes my shield, but I can just kill him to give it back. Luckily, he doesn't actually take my broken stick, which is actually better, so this is fine. I got some rupees. Oh, no. No more nice number. Actually, it's probably safer for this room, so if I happen to get hit by a fire keys, no big deal. Beans. That could have helped skip the hover earlier. Oh, well. Do I want to go to Lake Hylia and plant that bean? Probably. Actually, I don't know. Ooh. Very cool. So this will be the last item in Bomb of the Well. Deck your nuts. Not upgrade, actually. That's kind of nice. So now I'll save warp out of here. All right, so what was our haul here? So we got beans. Actually, we didn't get too much good stuff, right?
We got a forest key. We got beans. That's about it.
For a bottom of the world trip, that's honestly not the greatest.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. But we did at least get bombs in the Kakariko trip in general. That's fantastic. Do I want to do the trick? I have to. I
What
can't.
trick?
Question mark?
What are you okay? Buddy, why are you just,
Can you get to the top of the stairs here?
like, what? It's not that hard. Just walk forward. What's going on?
Can someone please take the controller? This is
he okay?
embarrassing.
Is he just overwhelmed by the pressure? What's going on here? It's okay, buddy. You can go. You can make it.
Is this what no logic means?
Yeah, it's just this part.
Blink twice if you need help there, bud.
I'm good.
So reassuring.
Dampage is doing his rounds.
Yeah. Hey, wait. He works here. This feels normal.
Putting in his reps.
All right. It'll all make sense in a second. If I did it right, which I didn't. Wait, hold on. It might still work. Okay, now I did it right. There's nothing here.
Let's go.
So by going up and down the stairs over and over, it reloads some stuff in the graveyard. That's eventually the game has to start unloading some stuff to make up for it, and it unloads that big stone thing. So I can just walk right in without having to play Zelda's Lullaby, which actually would have been much faster. So I got a hint about the torches earlier being junk, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the torches there give a chest. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to check here.
Sunsong Grave is also junk.
Right.
So you don't have to do that either.
All right, cool. Oh, that was the winter heart piece.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that was the Dampe heart piece.
No.
No, the winner. Winner.
Yeah, winner is the chess game. Yeah.
I just want to shout out, you did the stairs glitch despite the fact you have ZL. You could have just done it, but for the fans.
Yeah, well, we don't have to talk about that. Yeah, exactly, for the fans. For the I knew. I got the skull. Yeah, I got the soil skull here.
Yes.
Okay. I think now is probably a good time to go adult and do a lot of adult stuff. We're decently well equipped, especially with bombs. The hookshot location was
Forest Temple.
Forest Temple, right?
And you have choose on Requiem
Right.
if you want more explosives.
Yeah. So Requiem is all the way at Desert Colossus. That's a very long overworld trek. I typically do that kind of later in the run. I don't know if I want to do it. What was GTG again? Fire Temple?
The entrance to get to GTG from water.
GTG entrance.
GTG
that's
entrance is fire, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, that question was hard to parse.
Yeah, sorry. It's always kind of complicated talking about that. I'm gonna, I can OI. Actually, I won't OI. I'm actually gonna check the grotto over here while I'm waiting for daytime, since I gotta check grottos anyway. Yeah, so if I wanna, I don't think I wanna go to Fire Temple right away. I don't know where Forest Temple is yet, correct? The Forest Temple.
Correct. Yeah, you do not know where
right.
forest is, correct?
So,
Hey, okay.
Yeah, the explosives kind of open up a lot of options now. It's kind of up to ZFG here to decide where to go
yeah.
next.
Iron Boots is also really good. So Iron Boots helps a lot in Water Temple. I may or may not need to go to Water Temple. We'll see later on. Water Temple typically needs... the three items that are really good for Water Temple are Iron Boots, Lullaby, and Hookshot. Usually you can get by getting most of the stuff in water with 2 out of 3 of those. So with Lullaby, well actually, depending on what version of Water Temple, I actually don't know if it's Master Quest or Vanilla yet. Master Quest Water Temple is much more Hookshot reliant. Vanilla Water Temple is still Hookshot reliant. Slightly less so. I guess I can get the Song of Storms Grotto before I go to Adult. Oh, I can actually get... No, I can get both of these. Both of the Hyrule Castle stuff. So there's two more things over in Hyrule Castle. There's a Great Fairy Fountain. which I can use Zelda Light to get the item for, and I can use Song of Storms for a Song of Storms grotto, and I can meet Zelda.
Chew bowling?
Chew bowling is also good. Yeah, I'll do that after I meet Zelda. I better not failing. I'm pretty low on bombs. It should be fine, but this is lower than I'd like. All right, so I have to do Ocarina items here again, where I'm gonna have to, again, dump my bugs and pick them back up. And then I can do a backflip and pull out a different item, and I'll be able to play that as an Ocarina. My substitute Ocarina. So we'll see if this gives anything good. Just regular, yeah, woo, my favorite items.
What was it that you got?
Recovery heart.
Sorry, I think you mean recovery heart?
Actually, it was spelled correctly this time. That's the real one. Okay, so there's a cool trick here I can do. There's where these two walls meet, I can walk up a seam to get on some out-of-bounds terrain over here. And there's a Song of Storms grotto over here. So I got Song of Storms so early on. Song of Storms is usually not something you get this early, but I can play it again with my bottle ocarina. So I can check what's in here. Actually, there's a bomb drop in here too, which is good.
The bottle hitting the tree.
Yeah. Yeah, the infinite sword glitch is still active, like when swinging a bottle and stuff. So it sounded like it was still hitting the tree.
We have some more no logic item guesses. Do you want to hear a couple?
Sure.
I'm going to read next because my favorite color is Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. We have $10 from Loex. The next item will not be the ocarina, as it can be found in the lands between.
Okay, I'll go next because, I don't know. Wow, $25 from Ashwin, who says, this dono has cursed light arrows to be hidden behind a very specific check. On an unrelated note, ZFG, what's your least favorite spot to check?
Frogs. Zora's River frogs.
That's where the light arrows are.
That'd be bad.
Hey, Couch, can y'all tell us what your least favorite spot to check is?
What did I just do? I just told myself I was going to be Zelda. You guys didn't call me stupid.
I'm writing down things for you.
You got to call me stupid too.
It's okay, we're all stupid together.
I'll go toilet room.
I was also going to say toilet room.
Thankfully, we already got toilet room out of the way. We know toilet room's junk.
But I will say Frogs 2 is actually my favorite check in Rando. Because if you can play the Frogs 2 song fast, it's just so funny. Just math through it.
Okay, I guess that's true.
I think toilet is an easy answer. Yeah, it's pretty bad. There's this room in Gerudo Training Grounds that's like, we call it the toilet because it's a big vortex of water and there's silver rupees in there, and like the item requirements to get in there and to do it is so annoying, and it's for one chest.
Hey, I changed my answer. It's the Spirit Master Quest, you know, where you have to play all the songs.
Oh, that one's
terrible.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same thing as the
No, because it doesn't do Sorry the Song. Oh, so it's actually slightly easier.
It's completely different, ADF.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Okay, so normally to get to Zelda, you have to wake up Talon there with the Cuckoo, which is actually a randomized item, so I don't have it yet. So I'm going to do a mega flip here. If I roll into this bomb and backflip afterwards, I can get a really fast backflip, which is going to clip me up to this upper ledge. And normally you can't meet Zelda at night in the vanilla game, but the randomizer actually skips over the guard section just to speed things up a little bit. And all right, that was okay. So I didn't get any good items out of that, but I did open the mask shop. So the mask shop is actually opened by meeting Zelda for the first time. And in the randomizer, all the masks are unlocked immediately. And there's also another randomizer, Quality of Life Improvement, where you can actually hold multiple masks at a time. So I can go and rent those masks out, including one of them being the bunny hood, which will allow me to walk faster.
Which is also a rando thing, actually. Normal bunny hood doesn't change your speed, but
Yeah, it's a Majora's Mask thing.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty common misconception. A lot of people think it improves your speed in Ocarina of Time, but it doesn't. But because so many people think that, it's just like, it's the perfect rando optimization, perfect like quality of life improvement. Just let yourself run around faster. So I can, I want to rend out 3 masks. The Mask of Truth and the Skull Mask both lead to 1 check I can get in Lost Woods. And then Bunny Hood is just going to be run faster. And then Dante wearing the bunny ears.
Did you want bomb chew bowling?
Yes. Thank you.
Are we supposed to call you stupid now?
Yeah.
Fool.
Forgot the stupid. Okay, yeah, fool.
We want to let everyone here know we are less than 40K away from hitting the $2 million mark.
So close.
Make sure you're getting those donations in towards the glitch exhibition. We are 49% of the way there. And we've got some art that's been donated here. We'll get to read a couple for you. Pieces of art. I've got a haiku from Joe Frangles, who sends in $100. Tempting treasure chest, creaking hinge and lifting lid, revealing a fool.
A-. That's great.
That wasn't A-.
So here in Bomb Chew Bowling, there's 2 different items. The first item was junk, but the second one was actually Song of Time. Not the most important song, but nice to have. And so I did a strat there where I intentionally hit myself with a bomb chew. It turns out that hitting yourself with a bomb chew moves Link in just the right angle, so you can very easily send bomb chews on the side wall rather than down the middle. And that way you can easily avoid the cuckoos and makes bomb chew bowling very easy.
That strat is like 12 years old.
It's
or something.
super old. That's an ancient strat. So now I'm going to go back to adult. I'm relatively well equipped, so I'm going to be probably adult for most of the rest of the run. In general, adult can do most things better than child can. So in general, you want to be adult more than child. I don't want to save. No, I'm not going to save war because I just got Iron Boots. There's 1 check over in Hyrule Field that requires Iron Boots or the Gold Scale, which I can actually check, and if it's good, get right away.
I'd be very interested at some point today. I'd like to go over for all 4 of us how you got into OOT. Like when did it happen? What was the inspiration?
Oh yeah, you want me to start?
Yeah,
All
please.
right, so,
I would love to know.
I used to be a big Zelda fan when I was a kid, of course, and I went to this Zelda fan site called the Hylia. This was like in 2006 or so, and it was run by former Zelda speedrunner TSA, and he actually, one day there was like a post about an Ocarina of Time speedrun, and I thought it was cool. And also at the time, I was very interested in looking up glitches in all my favorite games. I would like go to Cheat Planet and look up glitches and stuff. And so I heard about the speedrun, and it used glitches to go fast. And I'm like, oh, I like glitches, and it's cool that there's like a way to use glitches to, it more than just like being a funny haha thing. Like there's actually a use for it to beat the game fast. Thought that was really cool. And then got into speedrunning from there.
Nice.
very cool.
I feel like the first time I found out about ZFG was maybe through Twilight Princess first. I feel like
really you watched like the 3 weeks of Twilight Princess speedruns?
I don't know. I feel like I've seen some spoon debates. I'm not sure what the. Yeah.
I ran Twilight Princess for a very short time, so that's actually very interesting.
Runner guy, what about you?
So I found speedrunning around the same time ZFG did. It was on an old site called eBombs World. And they had a Super Mario Brothers 3 TAS where the guy was hopping around like crazy, and I had no idea what a TAS even was, so I thought it was some human. It was like, wow, this guy's amazing. And one of my friends actually knew what SDA forums was. He linked me to the forums. It's like, these are human players doing speedruns. I've always been a runner in real life, so combining video games and running just made sense for me. And I picked up Ocarina of Time pretty early from there because they had already found like Shadow Temple early and Kuko Jump, and it was just crazy what kind of things were already found way back then.
Nice, Jamie. What about you?
So, little admission here. I got into OT through this guy.
Let's go.
Also from watching him play not OT. First thing I ever saw you do was your MM run at, I think, AGDQ 2014.
Yeah, a long time ago.
And so for about 5 years, I was a casual viewer, and then I started playing what's called the multi-world, which is like a randomizer setting where, yeah, we got some love for multi-world, where you can shuffle between different players. They'll have different items in their worlds. And from there, I just started playing OT a lot more. I do a lot of Majora's Mask randomizer as well. I'm a moderator for that community now, and I organize tournaments, which has been really fun. But yeah, it's honestly with multi-world, it's very collaborative. Like, you can help each other learn glitches and learn strats that you might not otherwise know. So that was really, really instrumental in getting me into the game.
Nice.
All right, adef, you got such a diverse catalog of games. How'd you pick OT as one of them?
OT was my second speed game.
Wow.
Back in 2013, a gentleman 2 spots to my left did an Ocarina of Time 100% run at AGDQ 2013 in a Link cosplay, and I thought that it was the coolest thing I had ever seen. I was like, what? This is unbelievable. And I started running the game a week after that run. True story.
There you go.
And now we're both here.
And now it is genuinely nuts that I am sitting here with the both of you. It's very cool.
Very cool. All right, so the glitch I just did, I tried to grab a ladder in a bit of a wrong place where kind of grabbing the edge of the wall where the ladder was kind of clipped me out of bounds, so I can actually get into the Zora shop early because it's blocked with red ice. We have 2 keys here.
180 and 90?
I will buy that fire key right now.
Okay, so forest key 180.
Yeah, forest key.
I think we know every forest key location.
Oh, really? Is that all 5 of them? Actually,
There might be an ice trap on one of them, potentially.
Did I not give enough time to see if it was?
No, not on that one. How many forest keys do you have right now?
Let's see.
it's 3.
Check. We have 3 forest keys.
Okay, I have information on 1, 2. Okay, maybe just 2.
Well, there was that the
So-
volcano heart piece, right? We
Yeah,
thought
that's
was-
one.
Yeah. So actually, not only that, but Forest Temple could be Master Quest, and if it is,
yeah.
Master Quest Forest Temple has 6 keys.
Ah.
So that's another thing we gotta keep track of. Also, so I just read that sign there, and by reading that sign, King Zora is going to be unfrozen. So there's a glitch with red ice with King Zora where if you have a text box up while the camera is panning towards him, it will cause a glitch with the red ice loading, so that if you reload the area, he will just be unfrozen. We also don't need to talk about the fact that I already knew that it was junk.
I wasn't going to say anything. Hey, a heart container's nice.
All right, thank you. Yeah. Well, for the fans. But Dorinia's dance is junk, all right?
Okay.
That's it. Well, we don't get to see the cutscene anyway.
Yeah.
Just a quick incentive update for you. We are halfway there to the glitch exhibition. So Cardi and I talked about it and realized that our shoelaces are the same color. So we're gonna read this next limerick together. $25 from Sora Brain, who says,
There once was a lad from Hyrule,
whom everything told was a fool,
what he thought was a map,
was indeed a nice trap.
so at least in the end he was cool.
Nice.
Very nice.
Can we do another one for you?
Actually, there's something coming up real quick.
Sounds good.
So I just checked two items in here. I just saw one on an iceberg and one at the bottom. They were both just junk. So we have Ice Cavern. Oh, so this is a random dungeon entrance, and it is, after all, Master Quest Forest Temple.
Okay.
All right. So I got a hint that Hookshot is in here. So
Yes.
it's a bit awkward. So I really prefer having Hookshot already in Forest Temple. I'm a bit under-equipped here, but I could try my luck and see if I can get anything good here. Especially Master Quest. I do have a bottle, though, so a bottle is really important for a certain trick coming up in just a minute. So let me open this, see if this is any good. Nope. And then there's going to be 1 gold Skulltula in the next room. And then I'll have to save before I do a trick after that. Seriously? Seriously? Okay. I need to roll through that. And that is that a rupee? That's a rupee, right?
Blue rupee,
okay.
yeah.
So I'm going to save here. So this next trick coming up, I'm going to draw my bugs and try to catch them on the frame that the cutscene with this elevator is about to start. So right here, I'm going to mash ball and pause real quick. That should be good. All right, and by catching the bugs during this cutscene, I'm going to be able to move as the cutscene is going. and then I can actually walk to the elevator before the pose are supposed to move it down. And this gives me early access to the elevator. This is supposed to be at the very end of the dungeon, and now I can get here nice and early. So there is one catch to this is that the elevator will only stay up as long as I'm in the dungeon. If I void or never mind, I can just go straight to the boss. I was gonna say that I need to push it back. I was gonna say if I leave the dungeon like without beating the boss, the elevator's not gonna be up again and the cutscene's not gonna be there. So does it work on this side? No, it doesn't. Other side. So if I had to come back here for the boss, that'd be kind of suck. I didn't push it. I'm getting confused with Master Quest. This is the right one. Okay, so I can do a clip through the wall here by doing a side roll, 2 crouch stabs, and a jump slash. Lets me clip through the wall, so I don't have to do the whole puzzle. That might have been faster anyway because I messed it up. But we don't have to talk about that. So this is our first randomized boss. Who is the boss? It is King Zongo. That is perfect. That means we're gonna have our first boss beaten.
And remember, ZFG needs to beat 6 dungeons in order to get to the end of the game. So we're hopeful that we get some bosses we can actually beat. Like Twin Rova, for example, we can't do without Mirror Shoot.
Yeah, actually, that's a good thing to touch on right now. I have none of Boomerang, Hammer, and Mirror Shield, the 3 items needed to beat 3 specific bosses. So, I mean, it's early-ish on. We're less than an hour and a half in. So, we've got plenty of time, but that does mean I can only beat like 5 of the bosses right now, 2 of them being not great if I found them right now. If I happen to find Morpha or Phantom Ganon in these current conditions, I could beat them, but it would be rough. I would like to do them later when I get some items like Bow or Hookshot. But either way, King Zongo is the one beaten right now. And what did me? What were you saying?
Sorry. One thing we might want to touch upon as well is how we treat boss key skips in...
Right. Most dungeons, there's actually glitches. The adult dungeons all have Forest, Fire, Water, Shadow, and Spirit Temples all have boss keys to the boss. And we actually ban boss key skips in this. Normally it's actually fairly easy to go out of bounds and skip a boss door. But for the purposes of randomizer, we find it to be more interesting if we don't do that, just because it becomes a lot easier to beat the seed like very quickly, skip a lot of items. So to make it a bit more interesting, we have no boss key skips. For a few other glitch restrictions, some people more familiar with Ocarina of Time speedruns might know stuff like stale reference manipulation or wrong warping or get item manipulation. Those are also banned just because those are glitches that are like can warp you to the end of the game or give yourself items immediately. It kind of defeats the purpose of randomizer, so we don't allow those. Wow, that is so unlucky to get that. I can still save this. So I'm trying to get out of bounds and skip a load trigger down to the bottom of Zora's Domain, where normally there's a warp to Lake Hylia that you can only get as child because the ice is there as adult. But by doing this, I can skip a load trigger. All right, here we go. And land down here while nothing is loaded except the collision. And I am lost. All right. I'm not that lost. It's right here, right? Okay, yeah. But yeah, nice way to take the shortcut as adult, even though you're not supposed to because of the ice. What was water entrance again? Do we have that, right?
Going into water takes you to GTG.
GTG. I can actually check on this if it's Master Quest or not. We have normal GTG. I have a few keys. I'll dip in. After I check some hints real quick. Oh, just this hint first. So we'll check this. Death on Crater. Okay, we already know that. Oh, I did not get magic. Okay, I need to make sure I go back to Death on Crater soon, actually. So I'm going to go to Water Temple right now. Normally you're supposed to have Hookshot and Iron Boots to get into Water Temple. I only have Iron Boots, but without both, I can go out of bounds and swim in some out of bounds water. And this way I can swim to the loading zone early. So all this water out of all the water in Lake Hylia, the water box is still the same size even when the water is lowered. So I can swim over here. Yeah, and because of the sloped terrain here, I can swim under the island and go right into here. I'm probably gonna have a short trip to GTG. I can get a few things with what I have 3 keys. I think so.
Yeah, I believe that's correct.
But probably won't do. I can actually go on this side first.
Also, remember, everybody, if you're putting donations towards that glitch incentive, you are also getting money towards the 2 million mark, which we are fast approaching, which will unlock Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Melo, why don't you hit us with a little donation?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, listen, we're getting close to it. 30, right. We're getting close to an hour and a half into the run, and we are less than 30,000 away from 2 million. So we want to challenge you all, a race to the 2.
A race
do you
to the
think,
2.
Are we going to get to $2 million first or 2 hours into the run first? What do you think, Cardi?
Oh, 2 million. 2
2 million?
2 million.
Let's do it. All right, how about this? This $2,000 donation from Lumineco is helping us get there. And they say we need that glitch exhibition. That is so true.
And we've got a $5 donation from Ultra Blade. Longtime watcher, first time fool here. Glad to catch ZFG's run live.
Since the run has started, we have already raised, in this run, over $100,000.
Wow.
To PCF.
Wow.
Please clap for that crowd. So fantastic. But yes, absolutely, get those donations in, apply them to the Glitch exhibition, and we need to hit 2 million before we get 2 hours into the run. Can we do it? No, that's not good enough. Can we do it?
All right, so here I did a cool trick where I for example, that's what I just got. So there's a cool trick there where when climbing the vines, if I climb to the side of the vines, right next to a wall, or a gate in this case, right as a bomb explodes me, I can actually clip through the wall. So that's a nice way to get some of the chests here early. I'm going to do it again here. Oh, whoops. Can I make some time? No. Okay. Oh, I got down a
Another glitch.
accidental glitch. So I gotta wait for a specific frame on the bomb explosion, climb to the side, and then it'll boost me through. So this is supposed to be the final chest that gives ice arrows, but it gives me bomb. Oh, I mean, I'm kind of low on bombs. Which direction do I want to go? So this only works to the right. So I actually have to plan exactly how I want to go through here. Oh.
We got another limerick here, if we can cut in here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so y'all really liked when we did it together, so we're gonna do that again.
I love that. $10 from the hero of time.
In AGDQ, I'll swing my sword.
To fight cancer, that's my accord.
With bombs and with haste.
I'll beat it no waste.
And donate to this
noble reward.
Keep sending in those limericks and keep applying them towards the Glitch exhibition incentive.
We are 51% of the way there.
All right, so I just got the Gerudo card there. Ooh, did I make a mistake? I did, not that big of a deal. I got the Gerudo card that lets me go around Gerudo Fortress without getting caught. That's not the biggest thing, but it's nice to have. Also, I forgot to keep checking stuff in Forest Temple because I beat the bot. I remember there's hookshot in Forest Temple, and I should have done more there. I might want to go back, but it's a bit of a detour. I can do it, yeah. I'll do it after this. I'm just gonna check this room in particular and then leave.
Also, just for chat's edification here, the sort of decision making that I'm doing on the medallion marking is if ZFG, so ZFG got the Goron Ruby from King Dodongo, but it was in Forest Temple. So I have marked Goron Ruby and said Forest. I know that that does not match the dungeon entrance, but that's what I've gone with. I can change it if you would like, ZFG.
I think that's how I normally do it.
Okay,
yeah.
great.
So I actually need to go back to Zora's Domain because of my little mistake here. This is also blocked by ice, but luckily there is a way around it. If I get into position here, I can do a precise mega flip.
That's a lovely setup.
And this mega flip will, a little bit early there. This will let me clip into here. That should work. Yep.
I just want to add, Dompe doing a mega flip looks so funny. It's such a funny animation.
What doesn't look good when Dampe's doing it?
It's so true.
I don't know, this race is not looking great. We have 27 minutes left till 2 hours and less than 27,000 till 2 million. It's too close for me, I'm worried.
I don't know, the race to the 2 is heating up. Crowd, are we gonna make it? Then I need you louder every time you say a number.
Right, it's very like, it's like you're whispering or something. We can barely hear you
I
over
need you
here.
standing, I need you screaming, throwing your hands up at the
Oh, wow. What a response.
Okay, all right, prove me wrong then.
So 26?
26.
Great.
ZFG, did you check FW fountain? Or are you
I
gonna
did not.
wait for the weird clip?
No, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I should do that right. Make sure that when I leave here, I do it before I leave. I'm planning on save warping out. Before I save warp out, please call me an idiot.
Okay. You got it, bud.
Might also be a good time to save here.
Yeah. Need to make sure I save frequently. So I'm playing on the Wii VC version of the game, and it's known for occasionally randomly crashing. It's very rare. It happens like maybe once every 2-ish months, which means it's gonna happen at the worst possible time. Okay, so here's a ledge clip I can do. So this is the Master Quest version of Forest Temple. Master Quest loves Song of Time blocks, but they're easy to clip through with what's called a ledge clip, where I grab the edge of the block and target the wall in front of me on the same frame that I grab the edge. And that turns Link's body towards the wall. And because of the way Link hangs from a ledge, it actually ends up clipping him inside the block.
ZFG does have the Song of Time, but
Yeah, it's a bit faster. No, okay, it's actually faster. It's not just me forgetting. Playing Song of Time is kind of slow, and then also I have to do Ocarina items, which is slower than like a regular Ocarina. So that was intended, not me forgetting.
That's better.
I want louder.
Yeah, the Stalfos in the hallway.
Yeah.
The shovel sword is great.
It's lovely. Wouldn't want to get hit by that.
Hey ZFG, we have a couple donations here. Do you wanna hear something?
Yeah, sure.
$50 from Fiona Alant, who says, "Hey ZFG, glad to see you at GDQ again. Always enjoy your speedruns and randomizers. My cursed item prediction will be hookshot on Deku Tree Roof Skull."
And we have $50 from Dompe's mom, who says, "I'm so proud of you, Dompe. Love, Mompe."
The delivery on that was fantastic, Cardi.
No, we know each other personally. That's how you pronounce it.
You and Mompe know each other?
It's a long story.
I don't
want
wanna
to get
hear
onto it on the air.
Oh, come on. This is... I'm not even sure this is 100% possible, but I think I can hit the switch. I really would like to hit the switch. I don't know if this is a good idea. It might be best to leave here. I'm going to leave before I waste too many bombs. I'm going to save warp out. And I will make sure to check the fairy fountain. All right, now it's probably time for, you got another, time for one more.
We could do some more art for you. We have some haiku coming in. $25 from MNK. Haiku about the greatest times of the year. Games.
Jokes,
Loving folks.
prizes,
Memes.
and charity
GDQ.
is
Best.
less than.
3.
No, you're so cute.
Way cuter.
I want to see heart hands in the air for love. Do you love love?
Aww. Look at him. Look at him.
$22,000 to go until 2 million. That countdown better start getting louder and louder. If it gets loud enough, I might even stand up.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Using my legs?
All right, so I can use Ocarina item for Zelda's Lullaby again here to get the Fairy Fountain reward. And then after this, I'm going to save warp. So I probably want to start focusing more on dungeons right now. So I know Dodongo's Cavern entrance is just Dodongo's Cavern. That's a very high value dungeon. I should probably go there right now, right after I get this item. Problem the well key. Well, I'm already done with that, so it doesn't really matter. My save warp location was Kikiri Forest or something, right? No, it was
Sacred Forest.
Sacred Forest Meadow.
That's right, yeah.
Do I want to? No, hovering. I could bomb hover up to Forest Temple right now, Forest Temple entrance, but it's a bit bad with bombs. If I had bomb trees. There's also another Song of Storms grotto I can get here.
Yeah, so we don't know where Deku Tree is yet, we don't know where Water is, and we don't know where Spirit is. And conversely, we haven't been in Forest or Spirit or Ganon's Castle.
No, I think we know Ganon's Castle, right? But I think Fire Temple.
Yes, that's Jabu entrance is Ganon's Castle, that's right.
Okay.
And then going in, they're switched, the two are swapped.
Ganon's Castle.
There's Requiem.
Oh, that's perfect. I can get bomb shoes right now, actually. I'm going to play this one more time. I got a hint earlier that said Requiem was bomb shoes, and so this will be great, because bomb shoes are lovely to have. So we talked earlier about how good explosives are. Having both bombs and bomb shoes is just very good. And I might actually be able to check the Skulltulas before I... yeah, I should do it right now. Okay, so I'm going to do something that looks kind of weird here, but it'll make sense. I'm going to drop a bomb right here. And it killed 2 gold Skulltulas at the same time. So what that was is when gold Skulltulas are not currently loaded, the game stores their enemy data at the coordinates 000. And so that bomb exploded at the coordinates 000, instantly killing both gold Skulltulas because I intentionally made sure to not look at them. I don't need that. I guess I do want to get the Fairy Fountain.
We could probably get in 1 or 2 more donations while we do this Fairy Fountain.
I love that. Thank you so much, adef. We have $50 from Quilby. This no logic randomizer playthrough seems too coherent and sensible. I crave an OOT that is more broken. Here's $50 to the Glitch Exhibition. We are 54% of the way there. Thank you so much for your donations.
And we're also less than $20,000 away from 2 million, which is wild because we're only 19 minutes away from 2 hours. At this point, I don't know what's gonna happen.
I think you'd have to outpace about 1,000 a minute.
1,000 a minute, that challenge is wild.
Oh, can they do it?
Can they do it?
I think they can.
We'll see. How about y'all send us limericks that should tell us how much you love ZFG?
I love that idea.
I love that idea.
I love ZFG.
Who loves ZFG the most in limerick form? We've been dubbed the Team Rocket of donations.
All right, here we have Water Temple. All right, I'm going to leave real quick just because I know this is going to give me bomb shoes. I can do possibly a little bit of Water Temple. I'm not...
You want to check the Gossip Stone here, too?
Oh, right.
Did you just get shoes, or was that a token?
Wait,
not shoes.
That was a token.
Wait, was it not? Did it not say Requiem was bomb shoes?
I swear.
I think it said it was in the Colossus somewhere.
did I screw up? Let's find out.
No, I swear I remember seeing the same thing, right?
Was
Yeah.
it, okay, yeah.
Also, if at all possible, audio, could I get the game down just like 10 or 20%? It is, I can't hear the boys when I'm...
Just the lads hanging out.
All right. So
That's what I'm saying.
we have Master Quest Water Temple. If I had hookshot, this would not be too bad. Unfortunately, I don't, but I can do a little bit in here. So first thing I want to do is do a ledge clip out of bounds here. So I can swim in some out of bounds water. So the way Water Temple Master Quest works is there's a bunch of gates around the main central area, and you're supposed to go through most of the dungeon before you can step on this switch and open all the gates. But with that,
Oh, that's a good one.
forgot about this. But yeah, with that out of bounds, I can hit that switch early. So the Iron Boot sound is randomized.
His boots are screaming.
Hey, okay.
Lovely.
Nice.
So yeah, I have written down choose on Requiem. I'm not sure.
I swear I saw that too. That is, you know, it'd be really funny.
Is if we all misread it?
No. Even funnier. So you know the funny meme things you put in the Gossip Stone things. It'd be so funny if while doing that, one of you guys accidentally messed with the hint and made the hint inaccurate. If that is what happened, I will make fun of you forever for that.
No comments. Idiots.
Yeah, who was the idiot who messed with the hints?
Yeah.
Just a theory, though. I mean, I could be wrong. All right.
I'm adamant it said Colossus in general, so...
It might have.
We know, so it could be the Mirror Shield chest or the Silver Gaunts chest, basically. 'Cause
Wow.
we checked everything else, right?
No, the Mirror Shield chest is counted as Spirit Temple.
Do you guys remember if I checked the skull up there?
No,
did
you did
not.
not.
You did not.
Okay.
So I think it has to be the soil patch is the only thing left in
Okay.
Colossus. Or those scrubs, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I have one bomb. This bomb better hit.
His head just peeking through the shields.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, Chad is cooking.
We're almost there.
We are getting extremely close to hitting $2 million, only 15 minutes away, and $14,000. We're outpacing them now.
We are outpacing them now. And that's including a $100 donation from Nick O, who says, poetry is cool, but do you know what's even better? A Beastie Boys verse about this run.
Let me get the Wolfo Scroto. I need a
No,
farm
you
bomb.
didn't. No.
Farm bombs and the Wolfo Scroto.
Here we go.
Well, we're running around Hyrule with our boy Dom Pay. Are we using any logic?
Hey, man, no way.
Raising $2 million at
GDQ.
so we can see
ZFG,
do what he do.
So to everybody watching,
Out in Twitch chat.
grab a fiver and get ready while we pass the hat.
Damn. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
A minus.
A minus.
Tough crowd. Opponent's song. All right, so opponent's song is interesting. So
Hey! That ought to help us get to 2.
Get those You Fool donations in.
You fool!
Wow.
something I actually forgot. All right, so right there I did a glitch to equip Bunny Hood. So you're not normally supposed to equip the mask. Oh, go out of here. You're not normally supposed to equip the child masks as adult, but I did a glitch called Equip Swap, where you hover over the item cursor over the item you want to equip, change the pause screens, and then move back. And on frame 1, you can equipping an item, and then it equips it over the normally equipable item that's like the first item on the pause screen. So like first item the cursor moves to, which in this case is Din's Fire. So I actually have Bunny Hood equipped over Din's Fire now. So I can actually use Bunny Hood as adult now, which normally shouldn't be possible.
And the interesting thing is, like, that's not useful in base game, but because we have Bunny Hood speeding us up, it's actually really nice and puts extra
Yeah.
value on Din's Fire.
Yeah. right, so I'd really like another bomb drop here, but if I don't get it, I can deal with it. I'll just go without it.
Immediately Hess's. Oh, okay. It's a relevant Hess. It's not just for
Yeah.
speed.
Shadow Temple has a Shadow Key. It makes sense.
Great.
Bombs. Okay, that's actually good because I was running really low on bombs.
Crowd, you got this. 10! The love is pouring in for ZFG. $500 from Evan W. Thanks to ZFG for helping me fall asleep for years.
And $250. Woo, wow. Oh, people are doing the wave now. $250 from Not Holster, who says, let's go ZFG!
Yeah! Sparkus87 gives $50 to PCF saying the G in ZFG stands for GOAT.
$250 from Acquisit, who says, been waiting for this all week. Good luck, ZFG.
Thanks.
That was Dinsfire Cow Grotto, right?
Yeah, Web Skull. So this Hess here, so Hess is fast enough that I can actually clip through all these rocks because you're going so fast, which is really nice because I am stuck. It's really nice so you can avoid blowing up every single rock here.
Did that Giant's Knife just overwrite your BGS?
No, that does not. So,
okay, good.
Yeah, because of all items being progressive in this, even though I got Big Oran Sword first and Giant's Knife second, I still have Big Oran Sword. I didn't lose it.
Yeah.
Wow, the energy in here is unbelievable. You know what? Even if you're at home, you better get ready to get on your feet because we're so excited to hit $2 million for PCF. Let's go!
We're not joking. Get on your feet. Stand up.
At 2 million.
At 2 million? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
you can rest for another 30 seconds or so.
I'm getting ready.
Get ready.
Oh?
Real close to that 2 mil. Keep those donations coming. We are doing this.
We are destroying the 2-hour timer brace, by the way.
Truly.
There's 10 minutes. Two.
Can you believe we ever doubted them?
Never again.
Yeah.
1.
Get ready.
Here we go.
That is $2 million raised for PCF. Thanks to incredible gamers like you.
Oh my gosh.
ZFG, 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 ZFG. What an incredible achievement, and the run is not even over yet. We got more Ocarina of Time, no logic rando.
And we still have to unlock that glitch exhibition. We are 59% of the way there.
Keep those donations coming, chat. It is amazing. 2 million, but can we go beyond? Can we go beyond? Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can. We haven't met the glitch.
Oh,
Look,
wait, we got to see the glitch exit.
the glitches
yeah.
you've seen ZFG doing so far are but a trifle.
Oh,
We
yeah.
raised
They are
another-
but crumbs.
Another $141,000 until that glitch exhibition. That is fantastic. And I have a question for you because y'all earned it. Are y'all also excited for Echoes of Wisdom?
Yeah. That speedrun has evolved a lot in the short time that the game has been out.
Oh,
and
yeah. It's crazy already.
thanks to the milestone, we're going to see that game. We're going to see Echoes of Wisdom.
All right, so
Just farming bombs.
yes, I'm farming. So because I'm so low on bombs, I'm trying to get a bomb drop from this guy. Finally.
Yay!
So they have a 50% chance of dropping bombs. Of course, it took me 4 tries to get a bomb drop. But yeah, so we're gonna start focusing more on dungeons right now. Flare Dancer, okay, Flare Dancer and Fire Temple is junk. That's good. That's the final top room check. And Fire Temple, it's nice that it's completely useless. So I can
Like the
ignore that.
hammer chest?
Yeah.
Okay,
Assuming it's vanilla.
sure.
I'm actually going to try to kill that Beamos one more time. Try to form more bombs.
While ZFG farms bombs, let's hear some of the donos that got us to the 2 mil mark.
$10 from Hannah Banana that says, "Thank you, funny glitch man. Here's for more glitches."
Hatsune Miku sends $5 saying, "You fool! You should have picked me."
And $50 from H-Bar who says, 2 mil hype.
Thank you so much to Hatsune Miku for donating. Wow. And also, we just got the Kokiri sword, which is huge. That is potentially very nice. A little late, but
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do much more of the child section anymore, so we'll see. Could be useful. Okay, wow, a heart. That's
Hard drop.
that was a flex drop, I think. Or actually, no, it couldn't have been a flex drop, but yeah. So actually, something I want to mention that's super strange actually is not having bomb shoes at this point at almost 2 hours in is kind of crazy because bomb shoes, there's multiple sets of bomb shoes in the game. It can range from like 5 to 10-ish, I think, based on how many MQ dungeons I get, Master Quest dungeons. Having none of them already is actually kind of crazy. Hopefully I find some in here.
so our leading theory is Soil Patch and Colossus, right? That's the
Yeah, or the,
Yeah.
Runner guy's staking his life on it.
I don't know about that.
I'm debating on if I want to go there because, like, on one hand, shoes are nice, but they're not super like absolutely required. And also, it shouldn't be this unlikely that I go this long without finding shoes naturally. So I'm like, do I want to go all the way there? It's not the biggest detour in the world, but it's a tough choice I have to make. I'm hoping I can get something good here. So my current plan is I want to do all of Dongo's Cavern. Dongo's Cavern is very dense. It has a lot of checks. And I should be able to beat the boss, assuming the boss isn't one of the bad bosses that is hard to beat right now. Or it could be Tunrova. I can actually beat Tunrova. And then after this, there's another one close by. I still haven't need to go to Fire Temple entrance, which at this point I think it can only be Deku Tree or Spirit Temple.
That is correct.
Yeah. So I want to go there soon. Plus, Death Mountain Crater has magic. So yeah, Death Mountain Crater is going to be my next objective after I beat the Dongo's Cavern.
Death Mountain Crater is also Pat the Magic as a reminder, so
Yeah.
yeah.
And we can beat almost every boss in the game now.
Yeah, I can actually I have the ability to beat 6 out of 8. So I have the ability to potentially get the final Ganon boss key already. But I still need to actually get to the bosses. And that's still up in the air.
Yeah. As we spoke earlier, boss keys are required. We can't do boss key skips in this rule set, so.
So the one cool thing about that is that the child dungeon, so Degatry, Dodongo's Cavern, and Jabu Jabu, do not have boss keys. So those are actually a bit more valuable. So Dodongo's Cavern, I should get free access. Oh, double kill. I guess I'll grab that. Although, actually, I got a hint earlier that Jabu was Master Quest, which actually, Jabu being Master Quest is like both a bit of a good thing and bad thing. So, Jabu Master Quest has a lot more items in it, which is good. But also much heavier item requirements. Needs heavy use of Slingshot, which it's at Ganon's castle entrance, which means only adult is going to be able to get there anyway. So I'm going to have to use Slingshot as adult. But in order to use Slingshot as adult, I actually need the bow. Slingshot as adult actually uses bow ammo, even though it's Slingshot. So I have neither of those. So Jabu as adult may be a bit tricky unless I get bow and Slingshot soon. I never got a hit on Slingshot, right?
No, I don't believe so.
I got a fire key. Only 2 fire keys so far. The fact that I have only 2 fire keys kind of makes me think that I have Master Quest Fire Temple, because Fire Temple has 8 keys in vanilla, and normally by this late, having that many keys, I would normally have more Fire Temple keys, so I'm kind of thinking that it's... Oh, I am so low on bombs, man. I am gonna actually have to take this. I normally only hit the switch for safety. Wow. I normally only hit the switch for safety, but I'm actually gonna have to use it to farm bombs more.
We got a pretty fun donation here. Do you mind if we read this here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great.
We have $100 from Manatee, and they say, prepare for donos
They won't be read solo.
to show the world an exhibition,
Of glitches enjoyed by ZFG Nation.
to denounce the evils of glitchless runs.
To extend our reach to PCF's fun.
Cardi B,
Melo,
Team Hostess.
blast off at the speed of light.
Hey, listen.
That's right.
That donation also went towards the Glitch exhibition. We are $137,000 away from unlocking that exhibition.
Yeah, some various, and I quote, cool, funny glitches, ZFG.
CFG, you do have strength, so you can do bomb flowers for other BMOs without
Right,
resetting.
I forgot. Yeah, why didn't you tell me that earlier? You could have called me stupid like 5 minutes ago.
I was stupid until 10 seconds ago.
We are the same.
Indeed.
Also might be a good point to reiterate that this is a no logic
Yes,
randomizer. We
yeah.
haven't done that in a while. ZFG, usually in a logic randomizer, you can induce certain things. He's kind of made a prediction, even in these no logic ones, based on his fire keys, a certain tempo. So there are still some things that you can kind of figure out, but no logic truly means anything could be anywhere.
And of course, that always raises the question of if something can be behind itself. So for instance, magic being behind something that requires magic to check. So those are the kind of scary situations in no logic, but we're hoping we don't run into anything like that today.
Although sometimes
Glitches can solve it.
Yeah, glitches can sometimes solve it, and sometimes they might be like very hard glitches or very cool glitches. In fact, that whole Master Quest, if it is Master Quest Fire Temple, the interesting thing about Fire Temple Master Quest is that in the normal game, you're supposed to get Hammer very early in Master Quest Fire Temple, and if you don't have Fire Temple when you get in there, you're kind of locked out of even going past the first room. But there is actually a fairly difficult but very cool trick you can do to access the rest of the dungeon without Hammer, which at this rate I may, if I'm right about my prediction about Fire Temple and Q, I may end up doing that.
We have just hit the 2-hour mark, which was our original goal. We've already raised $11,000 more over the 2 million point. But we cannot stop there. We still have to unlock that glitch exhibition. $137,000 to go. Can we read one more donation for you?
Yeah, sure.
$20 from Hannah, who sends us some art. She says,
There once was a viewer who was wishing,
to see the glitch exhibition.
so she donated money.
Said, please, with some honey.
Get donations in with ambition. Thank you, Hannah.
A-.
And $25 from Kawadu, who says, congrats on the 2 million, everyone. You're all amazing, but I need to see that glitch exhibition. Let's go. And another $2,000 donation with no comment but I love this person's name. It's PB Jellythyme. Thank you for that, for your $2,000 contribution to PCF.
And Mitch F with $25 adds in, we hit 1 million, we hit 2 million, and now it's time to go even further beyond!
All right, we have another randomized boss. The boss of Django's Cavern ends up being Twinrova, which is good because I actually do have the mirror shield already. So this is perfect.
Yeah, we were really...
as long as I remember to equip mirror shield before I do the fight. I also could have equipped Boomerang Sword earlier. I definitely totally did not use Hylian Shield on Twinrova yesterday. In the practice room.
Yeah, we were really hoping to see any boss other than Baronade or Balvagia at this point, so
Yeah.
Twinrova's good.
We still have no hints on Twinrova or Baronade and Balvagia, right? Yeah.
That's correct.
All right, so normally there's actually a cool strat you can do with Twinrova where you can shoot a projectile at them while they're moving and it actually makes them spin in place. So it's a nice way to just lock them in place so they can't move in weird directions. Somehow I have no projectile 2 hours in. So I am just gonna have to sit here and hope they behave. All right.
Can't believe we're hearing like unrandomized music, by the way.
Yeah, I guess this happened to be vanilla. With enough random tracks, you're gonna get 1 or 2 that are vanilla.
Come back.
Oh, come on. Wait, the
double.
The double, and well, at least it makes me lose less time. So sometimes Twinrova can shoot twice in the same location. We call that the double. Sometimes you can even get the triple. And it's really nice when it happens because it makes the fight go faster. But there, I had to miss the first one, but I guess the second one made me lose less time, so that's nice. Oh. Don't do that. Also, having a projectile would normally speed up this phase. You can shoot a projectile at Twinrova after she shoots one of the shots, which would make her move to the next platform faster, but again, no projectile can't do it yet. And then Begoran Sword should one-cycle her, already dead. And I apologize to everyone who is upset about this next cutscene being faster. No seeing their dialogue today.
What do they say, ZFG?
I'm not actually sure. I wonder if the chat knows or is able to type it. All right, second dungeon done. 2 out of 6.
I assume you got Light Medallion for free?
Yes, Light Medallion you always start the game with for free.
Excellent.
That's the one where you would normally get from
Rauru.
Rauru from getting Master Sword for the first time.
I need to breathe some energy back into this room. ZFG just said second dungeon done. Hello. Great job, ZFG. We have some more item predictions here from Latino Loki. Great name. $20, they say, the next item will be the friends we made along the way.
That's adorable.
Aww.
The Wii VC sends $25 and they say, I predict the next item ZFG will find is the classic controller.
I hope I don't find that. That'd be awful.
Continue, please, to send in those no logic item guesses and make sure you are applying your donation to the Glitch Exhibition incentive by scrolling all the way to the bottom and allocating it towards that item.
You can't keep that through the...
I don't know why I thought I did. Oh, it was because I was going to play Sun Song outside. And whatever. All right, so here we have the first cow. So again, cows are randomized. I can play Epona's song for the cow. And normally in the base game, he would give you milk. but he's gonna give me a different item here. Just rupees.
Did you check magic? I don't think so.
I have not.
It's at that point where, like, we've had to OI so many times that you almost wish you had Ocarina because...
Yeah. Would be nice to have Ocarina by now, so I don't have to keep doing this, but oh well. Snowy Gold Skull for the token.
3/4 of the way to a Shadow Key.
I guess I am pretty low on Shadow Keys, right? I only have one.
You have one,
Yeah.
and there's one on the 40 drop from the Skulltula house.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess it's at this point it's good that I'm working towards that, because one Shadow Key is not a lot.
There's one in Shadow too, is right?
Yeah,
Yes,
and
yeah.
there's one shot, correct. All right, so I can get this, and then after this, I'm gonna head to Death Mountain Crater. So I know magic is in Death Mountain Crater, so hopefully I'll get that soon. And then I'll go in Fire Temple, which I know must be either Spirit Temple or Deku Tree. And then what's the last dungeon entrance I haven't been to? It's
Forest.
Yeah.
Forest entrance.
Which means it will be Spirit.
Yeah.
Or Deku.
Or Deku.
Yeah. So once I
Yeah.
enter fire here, by process of elimination, I will figure out what forest entrance is.
Via the pigeonhole principle, I will know.
Wow.
Nice bomb drop. Come on. Get in there. Spider under the block. Okay, that means Master Quest is indeed Fire Temple, or Fire Temple is indeed Master Quest. And and we have magic. Perfect.
Nice.
All right, so Fire Temple definitely is Master Quest, and the block of the top of the hint it's hinting at is actually a pretty out of the way check, so it's good that it's junk. Oh, I'm about to get a Shadow Key too,
Nice.
because I am going to do a Mega Flip down here. So I did this earlier. I can roll into a bomb and backflip out of it and get a really high speed backflip. So lets me cross this huge gap all the way down here. Let's see what this is. Shadow Key. Oh, I just got a hint for it. We don't need to see what it is. It's easy to forget what you just read 30 seconds ago. All right, is this Deku or Spirit? Deku Tree. Okay, I like this. So, do I want to go? I think I want to go to the bottom. Yeah. Yes. Indecisive.
That's such a random moment right there.
Yeah. So I'm going to do a clip on this ladder, where I backwalk off the edge right where the ladder is. So let me clip past the web, and then I'm going to climb back up here. And then this will hit the load trigger for the bottom, for the basement here. All right. Now Deku Tree is pretty short, has a lot of checks. I guess I want that.
You gotta buy that fool later.
I do. Furor's Wind, that's a wonderful item. So Furor's Wind, for most normal players, like in the first playthrough, Furor's Wind is not usually that good. The reason Furor's Wind is great here is, first, it's great for skipping backtracking, but also it can be used for a very cool glitch known as a Void Warp that can sometimes let me warp to a different spot in a dungeon that I couldn't normally get to at that point. And it may actually not come up this run depending on how things work out, but it's very, very nice to have Furor's Wind. It's a very nice utility. I don't need to do this. What am I doing? I'm getting Master Quest confused. I believe, so I have QPA on my sword. I believe, okay, yeah, I don't even need a backflip. So I did that, the quick put away glitch I mentioned earlier, where I do an empty jump slash. I jump slash with no No sword in my hand, and that gives me glitch damage. And one of the glitch damage properties of it is arrows and slingshot. So that's why it was able to hit that switch. And then similarly, it can also light these torches.
Is a very powerful glitch and is specifically very useful for no logic.
Yeah. It's actually a really interesting glitch because in regular speedruns, it's actually not that useful. Like, it'll get occasional use, but not like the most useful glitch in regular speedruns. But in randomizer, it becomes one of the big ones. So I'm going to save and reset to get back to the start of Deca Tree and then check the top portion. It's a little bit easier for me to check the bottom portion first and then the top portion because of my current item set.
Hey, ZFG, did you know that you will need the classic controller?
No.
Well, the Yeti donates $10,000 and says, hey all, Yeti here, you will need the classic controller. They won't let you forget, bud.
Too bad. Slingshot. That's almost vanilla. French. I am actually using a GameCube controller. Does
Any GameCube controller
also
lovers in the house?
Way more of you than there should be.
I think the GameCube controller is the best controller of all time.
Any
It is,
N64 N64 controller enjoyers?
Yes.
No.
Wait a second. GameCube?
N64?
Yeah.
It's GameCube, baby! Woo! Nintendo 64! Tell us through your donations because we still need to raise $123,000 for this glitch exhibition.
Listen, as long as the controller has notches, I'm chill with it. That's all I need.
That is the most important
Fair
thing.
enough.
Down with circular gates.
Yeah.
CFG, how much money to hear you pronounce the injected WAD version of the you will need the classic controller?
Can you put it? Get the text up in front of me, and I'll get. Maybe wait until the end, but I'll give it a shot. So it's that classic controller text. If you play on the Japanese version on an English Wii, the text becomes very garbled, and it's fun to look at and pronounce. All right, anything good here? I can grab those bombs. I'll take that. Still not a whole lot of good items. So I got slingshot recently and magic, and those are nice, but I really still would like hookshot or bow. Not having any of those so far is weird. Okay, so actually, there's a cool trick I'm doing here. I'm grabbing this platform as it's going to sink down, and then I click to the floor, I'm going to drop and jump slash. This gives me a jump slash recoil that hits the boss loading zone right here. And ooh, do I give this a shot? I will give this a shot. This is probably a bad idea.
They believe.
So I can beat Phantom Ganon without any projectile. Well, I have slingshot, but again, I can't use slingshot without the bow. So I have to get the QPA glitch, that glitch sword damage. I want to get that before the fight starts. Let's see. All right, so here's how this is going to go. I can hit Phantom Ganon out of the paintings, but I don't have a projectile. It's my sword. So I have to somehow hit him with my sword in the air. So I'm going to have to hover. And what I'm going to use to hover is his own attacks. He has some lightning attacks that I'm going to have to use to hover up to him. Should work. All right. I can actually, so I can't use the slingshot, but I can equip it to fix my camera, which is at least nice. So I'm gonna actually have to wait a few cycles for this. You can see Danbe's head, like mid-hover. All right, ideally I'd like, I think, 2 more hovers here. These next 2 are a bit trickier. All right, so hopefully I can get 1 more hover here, and then I should be hopefully high enough to hit him with my sword. All right, what's my position like? Ooh, I'm a bit off center. It might still be okay. All right, let's see. Will he run into this? Nice.
Welcome to no logic.
Yes, absolutely.
Two. All right, 1 more.
Hit him with the blender.
The rainbow blender.
Oh, missed it. All right.
Worth mentioning as well, this is a little bit easier with bigger on sword because it reaches higher.
Yeah. There we go. All right. That's the hard part. Now the rest is the easy part. I should still have ice sheet.
That's incredibly
That's
sick.
actually insane.
That's so sick.
I was kind of wondering, like, if this comes up in the run, do I actually want to go for it? Like, it's so risky, but while prepping on stage, I was actually doing a little bit of practice for it. I'm like, do I really need to practice this? Like, this is so, but it's worth it. All right, 3 dungeons.
Woo!
Yeah, just to reiterate, I mean, a lot of these marathon runs are, you know, a set route or something that the runner has practiced for months or years. ZFG has to practice and know all of the glitches in the game. To be able to pull out something like that is just, I'm so impressed.
Can I do that? Okay, this is actually kind of risky.
Can we jump in with a quick donation?
Just a second. This is actually kind of tricky.
Sorry about that.
Please.
No problem. All right, here we go. Okay, and so after that, there's one quick thing I want to do here, where I pass by a rock here. I actually can go clip into this rock by rolling into the bomb, holding down, and trying to pull out the slingshot or any first-person item. I can clip into the rock and go into a grotto here. All right, let's see if these guys have anything good. Now you can probably get the donation in.
Perfect. We wanted to tell you a little bit about a new milestone that has been unlocked. We are trying to unlock the Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom glitch exhibition. We only need $221,000 to unlock that. Once we reach that, you will automatically unlock it. Every donation you give, even towards the ZFG glitch exhibition, goes towards that. Here's a donation going towards that. $25 from Boomer Gamer. Classic controller, N64 controller, GameCube controller. Listen, whippersnappers, in my day, we only needed up, down, left, right, BA, start, and select. Who remembers the NES controller?
It was
GTG.
It was GTG.
We also have $200 from Joy-Con Enjoyer, who says a singular Joy-Con with drift is the superior controller. Yeah, that's every Joy-Con, baby.
And Andy pipes in with $25 for PCF. Yo, Cardi and Melo, I'm happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish, but Jaguar had one of the best controllers of all time. Y'all
Is that the
numbers?
is that the TV remote one?
It's like a calculator.
Yeah.
And just another update on that milestone incentive. What we're looking is to hit $2,250,000 for PCF, and you'll get that Echoes of Wisdom glitch exhibition. But on the way there, make sure that you're working
ZFG.
towards this
There's
glitch exhibition,
Goron City
which needs
Scrub Grotto you
121K.
might want to check before you warp out of here. Or, yeah. It's up to you.
Yeah, I need song. Well, I have song time, so yeah. Okay, I'll get that. I'm trying to think, what dungeons do I want to do next? So I'm actually in a weird spot with dungeons right now. So Jabu would be nice if I had bow and choose, because it's at Ganon's castle. I would actually no, I can unlock the Rainbow Bridge now. So the Rainbow Bridge to Ganon's castle in these settings opens up at beating 3 dungeons. So actually, just because I beat the 3rd dungeon, I can actually walk in without having to hover in. That might be a good idea. But Jabu's gonna be weird without having bow, so I can use the slingshot. Because again, the slingshot as adult uses bow ammo. So I'm not really gonna, I need to be closer. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna take a few hits here, that's fine. I just need to wait for the bugs.
Did you wind up getting Goron Tunic in DMC?
Oh,
that's Child Scrub.
Yes,
Child
yeah.
Scrub, yeah, that's right.
I may want to go there as Child. It might be a good idea to go back to Child now, but so Spirit is Forest entrance.
Yes, yeah,
Ends
let me write
Castle.
that in.
I never got a hint about hover boots, correct?
No.
This is actually a very awkward situation. I think Jabu is probably my best bet right now. Although it's a bit of a weird one. Or I could maybe go back to Child. I am still so surprised about not having bomb shoes right now. That is crazy that it's taken this long. Of all the items to get late game, bomb shoes is not one you typically don't get for this long. Okay, yeah, now I want to warp out. So I was going to Colossus, right? Yeah, it was after I got Silver Gauntlets that I wanted to go there. Here's another Scrub Grotto at Colossus. I could actually go to... I could go through Wasteland and go to Gerudo Valley and Gerudo Fortress. GTG entrance was fire. Yes. That might be a good idea. I think I like that right now. Oh, nice. Saved a little time from the levers hitting me.
It's like the one-time levers are ever helpful.
Yeah. Normally we hate levers.
Yeah.
Another fire key. It's so hard to Hess here with the levers.
Did we ever explain Hessing?
Right, I think I got distracted when talking about it once. So when you see me roll into a bomb, if I hold slightly outside the dead zone of the control stick, you just very lightly tap the control stick, it makes Link kind of shuffle his feet around, and it preserves speed. So if you continue to hold target afterwards, you will continue to preserve that high backwards speed from getting hit by a bomb, and you can use it for some very fast movement. Really? All right, so I'm trying to go through the Haunted Wasteland backwards. You're normally not supposed to do this. Normally you go from Gerudo Fortress to Spirit Temple, Gerudo Fortress to Spirit Temple, and I'm going the other way around. So I have to navigate around a bunch of invisible void triggers.
That was really, that was sick.
I actually have Din's Fire for this. I don't need to use QPA. First actual Din's Fire I used, despite being this late. Let's see, here is another skull token.
The Spirit Temple music is so underrated, in my opinion.
It's great. And there's one more guy here in Wasteland who he normally sells bomb shoes in the vanilla game, which at this point I honestly kind of would prefer. But he's going to sell something over here. Oh no, right at the end. All right, I'm gonna play it safe here. So yeah, the carpet salesman, he sells something for 200 rupees, which conveniently have just enough. Where is he?
This is the classic.
Can't see in the wasteland. No, I am not buying a blue rupee for 200 rupees. No, thank you.
That's weird. Why not?
We call that a scam.
All right, so there's normally the river of sand here you're supposed to get over with long shot or hover boots, but I can back walk with the right angle and go over here. So this is gonna be Gerudo Fortress. So I got the Gerudo card earlier, so I can just walk up and open the gate.
Remind me, this is supposed to be fire, right? That's where we're going?
Yeah, GTG entrance. So before that, I'm gonna do a few things I want to check here.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Ooh, is that a song? That is, oh, Minuet.
That's nice.
Actually, not really, because like my save warp location, that's exactly where my
That's
save warp
bad.
is. So.
As child, it's nice.
As child, it could be nice, yeah. All right, let's see if anything good is here in Fire Temple. So I can only check a few things at the beginning here. I can only check, I guess, 2. Yeah. So we'll check this. Nocturne, that's a bit better. And then I can actually use Din's Fire here on these torches. I often have to use quick put away to light all the torches with my sword, but now I don't have to.
Melo, Cardi, can I get an update on the OOT glitch incentive?
I would love to give you an update on the OOT Glitch Exhibition incentive. We are 70% of the way there, $245,000 of the 350 needed. That's just 104K remaining. If you want to get those donations in, you can do that. And remember, all those donations also go towards unlocking the milestone for the Legends of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom glitch exhibition. All of that together, remember to apply it to the incentive at the bottom, and a donation that has helped us get to that point is a $15,000 donation from Fangamer. And they say,
Hey everybody, Fangamer here. We want to see that glitch exhibition happen as much as you do. So here's a little help. This donation, which directly supports Prevent Cancer Foundation, is made possible thanks to everyone who has shopped the Fangamer AGDQ 2025 collection. You can find the full merch collection at fangamer.com/GDQ. But hurry, you have until the end of the event to get your orders in. Yeah, love for Fangamer?
It is absolutely wild that this run in 2.5 hours has raised $250,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That
we
is,
can still do more.
Oh, absolutely, and I'm counting on it.
We have
but it's just amazing.
$104,000 remaining towards that glitch exhibition. And let me say, I think earlier we mentioned that we've been dubbed the Team Rocket of host duos. We want more of those fun limericks and Beastie Boys songs. And we also want to tell you how much you love Ocarina of Time, how much you love ZFG, how much you love glitches and GameCube controllers. Share your love with us and share your donations with PCF. Woo!
That's just another rupee. All right, so it doesn't look like there's anything too good here. I'm gonna head out to Gerudo Valley. There's a few things I can grab there.
A potentially stupid question here, but the switch you were trying to hit in Forest, in the push block room. Can you hit that switch with bins? Does that work?
I'm pretty sure not.
Okay.
Our container, don't care about that. So there's a secret Song of Storms grotto. This one's pretty hidden. A lot of people don't know about this. But there's some more Deku Scrubs I can grab in here.
Okay.
All right, that's actually Fire Temple looking very appealing now because I mentioned Master Quest Fire Temple really needs hammer. Well, I know I am right there. I'm right near M-Key Fire Temple, so I think I will go in there actually. I would love to have bombs before I go in there. There is... Actually, wait. I should check two things down here first. I'm going to enter and re-exit the tent. This is just going to reset my respawn point. So I'm going to do a mega flip down here. This is there's a crate over here. I can mega flip to. Just more rupees. And then another mega flip down here. I'm going to check what item is behind the waterfall. And then after that, I can clip out of bounds, and it'll respawn me back up at the top. Oh, frogs are junk. Okay, that's great. So the worst check we were talking about, at least my least favorite check, is frogs. And luckily, they are junk. Light arrows cannot be in the worst possible location.
ZFG, we do have a lot of love pouring in for you. You want to hear a little bit?
Thanks, sure.
We've got $50 from Shiny Defeer, who watched that Phantom Ganon fight, and they're donating for the Bolas Phantom Ganon fight. My jaw dropped.
Also $25 from Sunny Milk, who says, I was gonna say that the next item ZFG is going to find was the space jump. Then I saw that Phantom Ganon fight. Guess you already found it. Let's see that OOT glitch exhibition.
And Lav sends in $500 to PCF. Thank you all for hosting such an amazing event. Stoked to see ZFG up on stage after the past few years of tons of rando content. I know some friends have had family diagnosed recently, so I'm happy to give to an amazing cause. Less than 3, let's see that glitch exhibition, please. Woo! Reminder, we are 70% of the way there. Only $102,000 remaining.
Cool 90s kid donates $50. This will be great. Cardi, why don't you start us off with this one?
Sup? I see you're playing the rad new game, The Legend of Zelda, The Ocarina of Time.
It is 1999 after all.
Listen, I know this awesome secret to unlock Tingle as a playable character.
All you need to do is tilt Epona,
Re-grab Phantom Ganon's energy ball 64 times,
do 10 push-ups,
and beat the running man.
Don't believe me?
I should know.
My dad works at Nintendo.
Dude, sick donation, bro.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
So I saved right before opening this key door I just entered. I wanted to save my key in case this next item is junk. Although actually, because I'm so low, or I was so low on bombs, I may want to keep this no matter what, just because of the bombs. I think I'm okay on keys if I do that. So actually, Flare Dancer has a very interesting property here. You see I switched from the Bigoron Sword to the Master Sword for fighting Flare Dancer, which seems weird. So there's actually a bug with Flare Dancer where the Master Sword and Bigoron Sword jump slashes have their damage flipped on Flare Dancer's damage table. So Master Sword is actually doing Bigoron Sword damage here, so you actually do not want to use Bigoron Sword on Flare Dancer. All right, let's see if this is anything good. More bombs. All right, so probably worth to keep all the bombs I got, even though I wasted a key. With 2 keys, I can check almost all of fire, I think. If I had long shot, that would help a lot, but I do not have long shot. And it's still not great to go back to forest to try to get hook shot, I think. Hook shot is really making the seed tough, the lack of... But yeah, Hammer can finally open up that section. So there's a gold Squirtle in here. More GTG keys, which don't really need right now.
Hey, ZFG, about how long do you think we might have on this run?
I'm not gonna lie, the seed is looking pretty tough, so this might go the full length.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right. Well, that means they have about that much time if they want to unlock the glitch exhibition for The Legend of Zelda: The Ocarina of Time. $101,000 remaining.
How amazing would it be? How amazing would it be if we hit the milestone incentive for Echoes of Wisdom during this run?
That would be pretty sick.
Pretty sick.
Pretty sick.
Be pretty sick. And it happens from donations like this one, $10 from By Happenstance, who says,
A little limerick for you.
there once was a boy from Hyrule.
Became both an adult and a fool.
Though bomb shoes were scarce,
The shopkeepers had wares.
that meant that GDQ
Kept cool.
And $50 from the Streamery Bros. We've never seen Dompe so nimble. Now let's see that glitch exhibition.
All right, so you normally have to use Song of Time to make a Song of Time block come up to get to this room, but you can actually do a tricky little jump there to get up. And hookshot is normally required in here, but I can actually mega flip through this fire. Mega flip, not regular backflip. Oh, the flying tiles are making this a bit awkward. Come on. All right. There we go. Spirit Temple is okay. Spirit Temple has Baronade. Baronade is the one dungeon one boss I cannot beat right now. So I'm actually thinking I kind of want to avoid Spirit Temple at this point, which I know is Forest Temple entrance, which is actually the most annoying entrance to get to right now because I don't have hookshot. So I kind of don't mind that. Climb up there. Oh, this is going to be awkward also. Actually, I should go over here. So I have to mega flip through this firewall also. And there's actually a magic pot, okay. That pot has magic in it. I'm gonna grab it. Oh, I should have, whatever. I'll just grab it after this. I was intending to try to duplicate the pot so that I can get 2 magic drops out of it. I guess I still could, it'd just be kind of slow.
Oh my god. So that doesn't really change anything, it just makes our lives easier.
Just makes it, yeah. All right, I can deal with that.
Just chiming in to say that we have raised $250,000 towards the glitch exhibition.
And that is just raised during this run.
That's
Right.
wild.
All of that going to PCF, which means we're in the final 100K to see ZFG do some cool, silly, funny glitches.
Yeah. I need you hyper for that.
ZFG, is there any kind of like teaser you can give on maybe something interesting you're going to do during that showcase?
What can I give away? I'll be picking stuff up.
Pick stuff up! Pick stuff up!
Let's
Pick stuff up!
You've sold me. I'd like to donate $100,000 if possible.
For the
So
pick
worth
stuff
it.
up incentive?
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot. Is this might be a key lock door in Master Quest. I actually forgot. I don't think it is. It's not. Okay, good.
Something that is interesting about OOT is like key doors are double-sided. So like if you are going through a dungeon in a sort of reverse manner, via glitches or skips or whatever, if you have a small, like a door will be unopenable if it's locked on the other side unless you have a small key. And so sometimes that can come into play. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something to say.
Which is odd because there's most walls in this game are only one-sided.
Yeah,
So many walls are one-sided, but key doors, they gotta be two-sided. They gotta make sure to steal your key.
Someone in the chat says, do you want ZFG to lift? Donate now. Pick stuff up. I love that.
This song overstays its welcome, it turns out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
never really thought about that.
I kind of
It
liked
kinda
this song,
does.
but now I'm over it, I think.
Hands down, the worst one for me is the bomb shoe bowling music.
Oh, that's
Because if you get it in a dungeon, it's just... You like 10 minutes of circus music? Yeah, I thought...
Bomb shoe bowling music is like the insanity music. It's like, you will go insane if you listen to that for long enough.
It is really wild that we don't have a bow or a hook shot yet,
Yeah,
or
or-
choose.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think the seed's kind of bad.
Well, we've never seen the seed before, ZFG, obviously.
Of
so,
course,
yeah.
of course. Actually, is there anything else? I don't think I can actually do anything else here. I think I have to leave. Yeah, without doing some really stupid stuff. I'm gonna have to go out. I think it might be best to go back to child. I don't need to do this anymore. I just got an ocarina. This happens every time. I just need to make sure I don't lose my bugs. That's why I still recaught it.
If you had magic, would you want to put FW here?
That's a good idea. Yes, I will actually do that. I'll put first one here.
Let's go, runner guy!
Oh, you don't. Is there a drop somewhere?
I don't have. Oh,
Is there any torch slugs?
There's torch slugs. Wait, no, there's torch slugs out here in vanilla, not in. Please tell me the Lizalfos can drop magic. You can drop magic, right? How am I so low?
What about the crates?
I don't think the crates drop magic. I can check. Oh my god.
Oh, you have a blue
I have blue
potion.
potion. I have blue potion.
Oh. Thank you, crowd.
Thanks for the assist.
Why are we up here again?
I'm just touching the iPad. I'm literally just clicking on an iPad. I could be playing Fortnite. You don't know.
He is. No,
He is. Melo says with no vantage.
Will you ready up, please?
Yes, I'm sorry, Cardi. Yeah. Where are we dropping?
where are we? Oh no, you took it from me. Okay, listen, y'all. We have probably less than an hour to raise about $98,000 in order to get this glitch exhibition. We're in go mode. We gotta go, go, go. Can we do it?
Well,
Go ahead, Cardi.
if we can get some trains rolling into the station, like the full train that has come back a little bit.
Oh, I do happen to know there is an ice trap that ZFG hasn't bought yet, and you have the rupees for it.
I do have the rupees.
It's out there somewhere? Well, I think
It's
we could-
actually out here, like in here. It's right here.
It is right
Get your
here.
$5 donations queued up right now. Y'all, let me tell you something real quick. One of the coolest things about a donation train is watching the number soar in little increments at the same time. So as soon as it's purchased, as soon as you see it on your screen, hit that donation button and we'll watch it. But also don't forget to apply it towards the incentive.
Here we go.
Let's
Whoa!
Wait, you didn't. Oh wait, hold on.
Also, how many golds? If you have 40 skulls, I may have miscounted. I think you're at 38. 37. Okay. You're close to the shadow key.
Yeah. Although actually, there is a cow over here I can milk for an item. But yeah, I think I might want to make a quick trip over to Child right now because Adult is looking pretty barren on items right now.
Bow.
Please be a bow or hook shot. Bomb bag
well.
upgrade is nice, I guess.
You sound so enthused about it.
I mean, Bombs are good. I always like having 30 instead of 20. It's always nice.
Probably get some donations in while we head back to Child.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We've received a little bit of art here. Yes, $10 from Black Cat. There once was a hero of time,
Who struggled to write up this rhyme
while donations soar,
through glitches galore.
his legendary shovel still shines.
Nice. ZFG, did you check the Hyrule Field Skulltula right out there?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Or wait, maybe I didn't. I'm gonna do Hyrule Grottos as Child.
I have to
I'll
add
check
that
soon.
the donor adds at the very end. Let's hit that glitch exhibition so we can see more of my favorite runner playing one of the best games of all time.
Heck
Let's
yeah.
go.
Only $95,000 remaining. $4,000 since we last talked about it.
That's nuts. That was not meant to be a joke. I love how he's got these thin little legs.
bunny.
Yeah.
Little baby Dompe.
The shield is as big as he is.
He's a small boy.
Dampe's our short king.
So I got the Weird Egg earlier, which can wake up Talon over at Hyrule Castle. So I'm gonna go try to wake him up here, and that'll let me get 2 more things at Lon Lon Ranch. That'll be good. And I want to check some stuff around Hyrule Field.
Why are you rolling, bud?
For this setup.
Actually,
Oh, is
yeah,
it a
for the
setup?
setup, actually,
Yeah,
yes, because
yeah.
I have to hold target for the setup, and you do not move faster while targeting. So I actually do need to roll here.
So this is the same seam walk, but ZFG is using an initial setup from the Vine Climb.
Yep.
Very nice.
All right, so I'm going to switch to the Cuckoo here. So this is actually going to take off my bunny hood temporarily as I wake him up.
Oh my god, Dampe's head, like...
Just wanted to show it off. Yeah, look at how fast. Oh, you can actually, because of the cutscene skip, you can actually see where he disappears. See right there.
That's like much further than they needed to animate.
Yeah. Like more than double the length, I think.
Did you do this Skulltula?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to head out to Hyrule Field. I want to check Hyrule Field Grottos and then Lon Lon Ranch. And then...
You can buy tokens in the bazaar, but I don't know.
I'm broke.
You're short on rupees,
Yeah,
yeah?
I'm broke.
I wonder why.
No reason.
Why do I have no rupees? What did I buy?
Charity.
Sure. A nice donation. Actually, do we have a count on how many ice traps we've had so far?
3, I think. 3 or 4.
It's got to be more than that, right?
I think it's somewhere around there, yeah.
I think we've
okay.
only had
Yeah.
3 thus far.
You have Slingshot.
I do have Slingshot.
Oh. Okay. Possible.
I can do this. It's not going to be fun, but it'll work. I swear if I get a different bomb tree drop right after this.
So this is called a staircase hover, where you use 2 bombs to get enough height to start a hover, because you actually have to be a requisite number of like units above the ground, or else Link will snap back to the ground. And now, oh my god.
This is the worst camera.
Yeah,
of all
wow.
time.
So ZFG wants to use Link's breathing cycle to know when the bomb is going to explode. So it's on the second exhale. But this visual cue is bad.
Yes, very. I think one more should be good.
Now he's going to do a side flip.
There we go. Oh, I didn't know there was collision there.
All right, so we've got bomb choose.
Finally.
Beautiful.
Huge.
Now, if I can just get a bow and hook shot, we would be so good. All right, so I'm going to head back to Lon Lon. Remember, remind me to, after I do Lon Lon, make sure to check Hyrule Grottos. And then, so yeah, there's a bunch more stuff I can do in Lon Lon. I can milk the cows. There's 2 more Skulltulas I can get that I couldn't get earlier. Although I kind of hope they're not good, so I'd have to do more hovering. All right, then there's 2 cows in here.
It's actually nice we got the Ocarina here, because there is a trick to do the Ocarina items here, but it can't be the same one we had been doing throughout the run.
Yeah, it's a different one where I have to put away the bottle and then on the next frame, press the bottle button again. And it's really annoying because it's very easy to fail, and if you fail it, you might put away your bottle or drop your bugs again. And if you drop your bugs again, you might actually lose the bugs, so they might dig in the ground. So it's like, failing it is a guaranteed 10-second time loss, and it just kind of sucks.
We've got 91K left towards that glitch exhibition, and the full train has rolled into the station. Can I read a couple of these donations for you?
Yeah, sure.
We've got $5 from Varuna. The train continues. Don't forget to add that glitch exhibition incentive like a
Fool!
$5 from Anonymous. You
Fool!
$5 from Anonymous.
Fool!
And their $5 are soon parted. $5 from Champion Pies. ZFG, you
Fool!
$555.55 from Dompe, who says you are a
Fool!
$5 from you,
Fool!
who says you.
Fool!
Jake sends $5 and says we are all
Fools.
on this glorious day, and Strucon gives $5 to PCF to say thou art a
Fool!
Wow. I have been thoroughly impressed by this tag team donation reading for this entire run. This has been great.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy. I love you.
I love you too, Melo.
Anybody who loves love out there?
We love love.
You fools!
So true.
Love is a myth.
Do you want to talk about it later?
No.
Yeah, so these are 2 checks here now that we can only do now that we had the egg and freed Talon from his snoring jail.
Oh my God.
Where is he? Okay.
Such a grim way to describe it.
Dagger Ordinary, I already know that.
Yep.
All right, so there's a mini game with Talon's Cuckoos over here.
ZFG, will you be sending this poultry to the Shadow Realm?
Yes.
Okay.
So this mini game here where Talon's going to throw 3, what he calls super cuckoos. They're exactly the same. They're just the special mini game one. But if I shield right before right as I pick them up, they will actually fall through the ground. Unfortunately, I can't do it with the last one, but you could see those last 2. Oh. There we go.
I think they actually peck a little bit deeper.
I'm rich.
You're loaded.
Yeah, they peck deep, or is it faster?
It's one of them. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
We really should know this, but
Yeah, you know who probably knows?
who's that?
The people sitting behind us. We're all stupid. I got a DM a little bit ago from somebody sitting on the back couch letting me know that the number of times I've said young Link instead of child Link so far in this run, we're at 1 right now. Thank you, Gortho. Appreciate that.
Can we give you one more donation?
Yeah.
We've got a $20,000 donation.
Whoa.
The Yeti!
Wow.
And the Yeti says, hey y'all,
Yeti here.
with this donation, we've now raised over $150K for the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
Thanks to your orders from our official AGDQ 2025 collection.
Thank you for all your support.
Oh, and Vidya James.
The Leafs lost. Got him.
And another
Greetings from Germany.
And another quick one that is really fun here from Kinetica. They donate $5 and say,
Fly, you fool!
wait, wrong franchise.
Any Kaza Doom enjoyers?
A big no from the crowd? Kind of rude.
Y'all got beef with Sauron?
Yeah, what the heck?
Who don't got beef with Sauron?
He's got nice eyes.
I.
He's got a nice eye.
Be nice.
Oh, okay.
I. Miss Rende donates $5 and says, "You're a fool."
Yeah, who needs to climb that ladder over there?
Yeah, nice little quick way to get over that fence instead of going all the way around. So I guess do I want to get Scarecrow Song? I guess no, I don't need to get Scarecrow Song. I can actually just plant the magic bean here. And then I want to get the Scrub Grotto here. I actually could have got the Scrub Grotto here a while ago and kind of forgot. And then after that, I might just go back to Adult. Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, of course I got to get these guys. Social token. All right, I'm going to try to do what's called a super swim off one of these Tektites here. I'm going to shield in the water, and if he hits my shield, he'll send me backwards really fast, and I can mash up and Z to do this really fast swim all the way across the lake. Oh. Oh, I'll just run over here. All right, so I actually need to get the owl to go away from this in order to open up this grave. There's a grotto here with 3 Deku Scrubs in it. But you gotta wait for this guy. So let's see if these guys have anything good. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to do something cool. So I can use Equip Swap to use the hammer as child, and the hammer actually pops up all the scrubs around at once. Some more bombs. Choose.
You've hit 3 of them. 2 of those since the first one.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Since you were upset about the fact that you hovered to the choose, and literally in the last 5 minutes you've had 2 other.
Yeah, of course. All right, I think I'm just going to go head back to Adult now. By the way, in the interest of time, we may want to check spoiler logs sometime soon. I'll give it a few more minutes, but we may do that.
What do you need still to progress in Forest, other than a hook?
Hook and bow are the big ones.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like bow is like kind of mission critical here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I want to go to Jabu next, which is at Ganon's castle entrance, so that'll be quick. So this is actually another. This is kind of one no logic thing where Ganon's castle entrance is an entrance that only exists as adult, but it's the Jabu Jabu entrance, which means only adult can go into the child dungeon of Jabu Jabu. So that means I need to do some glitches with like Equip Swap, or particularly I may end up using QPA, Quick Put Away because it has, for my sword to have glitch damage, because it has slingshot damage, which, so Master Quest Jabu, which I'm going to right now, is infamous for having cows in the walls. For some reason, when making Master Quest, the devs thought it'd be a great idea to just put a bunch of cows in Jabu and make them switches. And Master Quest has a lot of really weird design choices where, like, there's a bunch of Song of Time blocks. They love Song of Time blocks. They love, that's the big one. Song of Time blocks and cows and torches and
just throwing a bunch of enemies in the room.
Yeah. All right, so here we have Jabu. So I'm going to step on the switch. This will make a chest appear, and then before I open the chest, I'm going to try to get Quick Put Away off of it. And so I can use that. That'll make my sword have the glitch damage, and then that way I can hit some of the cows here. Oh. All right, 40, so I can finally get that shadow key, but it's not too important at the moment. Come on.
Do you want the other one?
Yes. Come on. There's a bow. Okay. So that is actually huge.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
That was Bo, yes.
So that's huge. So I may want to not actually spend too much time in, okay, so we're at a point, I may end up just wanting to not get hookshot the whole run. I may just ignore hookshot. So I can check most of Jabu now. And I can finish up Jabu. I may not want to check everything in Jabu. I may want to skip a little bit. Just because some of the later checks are just going to be a bit messy. But there's a few things I can get pretty quickly. So that's going to let me beat Jabu for sure. I could also Froze Wind back to Fire Temple, and I can definitely progress through Fire Temple. I can't guarantee get everything in Fire Temple, but I think I am likely to get the boss key, but not guaranteed. Hopefully. Nothing there. Oh, speaking of Fire Temple, this is actually the Fire Temple music in here.
Neat.
This is the 1.0 Fire Temple music that everyone loves so much, even though I think 1.2 is actually kind of better.
We got a lot of fun donations here recently. Any chance we can get a couple in?
Yeah, sure.
We have $10 from Cereal Enjoyer, and they want to give you a quick message from one of our sponsors. To unlock the Bomb 2 purchase, a specially marked box of Link's favorite cereal, Cocorico's, the breakfast of champions.
As part of a complete and balanced breakfast.
Cut off the top of the box and mail it to our sweepstake department.
With enclosed processing fee.
In 7 to 10 business days, you will receive your prize.
Thank you, Cereal Enjoyer. If y'all thought that was good, we're about to do sing these lyrics of The Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. Okay, here we go. Soulfly Rat donates $25 and says,
here's a song request for the host. Sing these lyrics of The Sound of Silence. Zelda Rando, my old friend.
we've come to speedrun you again.
For a good cause we are singing.
To the Twitch chat that is donating.
And the showcase of the glitches is almost met, but not quite yet. GamesDoneQuick.com/donate. Are you Simon or Garfunkel?
I'm GamesDoneQuick.com/donate.
Oh, me too.
And Garfunkel.
I'm Oates.
What? Stop. We have $67,000 remaining until we hit that glitch exhibition. And y'all, there's like, I don't know, 35-ish minutes left in this run. We gotta go, go, go. Let's go, Twitch chat.
Yeah. We got some love for the people here in the room as well. Juicebox Hero sends in $100, donating during my favorite game with my favorite runner on the couch. Hi, Runner Guy. This is for an OOT glitch exhibition. Let's make it happen.
And this amazing $500 contribution from Math Magic, who just says ZFG is a cool guy. I agree. Do y'all agree?
Yeah.
Thanks. So there was a trick I did in the previous room where I shot a cow, and then right before the switch activated to drop a chest down, I exited the room, or tried to exit the room, and that caused stuff in the room to unload, including this big electric tentacle thing that blocks you from the final room of the boss. So I was able to unload that and get to the end of the dungeon quicker than usual. So now we have another boss, Gomas. This will be number 4.
Yeah.
And this will be a very quick fight. All right, good fight.
Worst comes to worst, I now have the log up on the iPad.
All right,
That was shockingly difficult.
All right, I think I'm gonna check Fire Temple, and then after Fire Temple, we may need to check Log.
Okay.
All right.
Because you're missing basically what? Just like light arrows at this point, right?
Yeah. Hookshot would be nice, but again, at this point, I can do without hookshot, even though I won't be happy
Want
with it.
to FW back to
Yeah,
fire?
FW, yeah, that's it. I was thinking, like, what am I supposed to do now? I had a plan. I don't remember the plan.
Gotta stick to the plan.
Actually, I'm going to grab a bomb drop first. So this pot here is guaranteed always a bomb drop. Just want to make sure I grab that before I go back.
We're also going to count down to 2.1 million, so in a moment here, I want to hear the loudest 10 you've ever 10'd, okay? Okay.
Yeah, you have to call and respond. That's what call and response is.
Oh, this is actually going to be annoying.
There should be a whole lot of buildup right now. It's so intense.
They got it.
Great job.
This wall is just too high to
Oh,
ground.
no. Camera, please, not now. I should reset the room. Oh, yeah. So what kind of sucks about this room is there's a torch very high on the wall that I want to shoot. I don't have fire arrows, but I can light these torches and then shoot an arrow through the torches. But I have to drop a box on this switch. And then normally you'd hookshot back up here, but I don't have hookshot. So I'm gonna have to hover back up.
Surely that's high enough, right? No.
One more.
Yeah, one more.
Oh, nice. Wish you ledge grab.
Y'all are just so cute. Everyone in the chat is really cute too. I just want to remind you to not forget, when you're donating, please apply it towards the Glitch Exhibition incentive.
How much do we have left of that, Melo?
$61,000, or it's actually 61, the number's moving too fast. $60,977, and a 7.
Remember, you can donate at gamesdonequick.com/donate or
gdq.gg/donate.
Speaking of donations, we have $25 from Bella Vita, who says, ZFG, everyone keeps calling you a fool, but you're an absolute master sword. Let's keep up the Domp Ace and get that glitch exhibition.
Oh, can I get over this? So I just found the boss key. The boss key is definitely directly below here. I just need to get a way to get past these firewalls. Okay, here we go. Here's the boss key. All right, so I can just save warp directly back. Actually, there's gonna be one more thing I wanna check out here. I think it's this door. Just in case, there's one quick thing I can grab over here. Did I go through it? No. Okay, just another fire key, which, I mean, technically that does do something for me, but I think it's best to just leave. Okay, I think it might be best to look up fastest boss key between water, shadow, and spirit. Or no, water and shadow.
Would you guys mind also looking?
Yeah, And hook shot if it's not too far away.
Sure. There we go. There, yeah.
All right, so I don't know who the boss is yet, but I really don't care at this point. The only boss that I can't beat right now is Baronade, and I already have a guarantee hint that Baronade is the boss of Spirit.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
The boss key.
I don't need to do the.
Yeah.
I don't know why I need to. Oh, I don't need to do a setup here. I can just jump.
I think Shadow's pretty good if he takes the boat.
Shadow's good.
Yeah, I think.
Oh. All right. So I said I didn't. I said I didn't care what boss I got here. Morpha. Okay, so you're supposed to use hookshot for Morpha. Most of you probably know that. You can beat Morpha without hookshot. It's well, okay. Because I have magic and Begoran Sword, it's probably not that bad. Yeah, with okay, it's actually pretty easy now that I think about it. Okay. So, yeah, without hookshot, you can lure the ball to be, like, jumping while you're on a platform. Oh.
All right. Only $2,000 left. We can do it.
Yo, I know that 2 million is a big number and we popped off really hard, but I got something to teach you. Did you know that 2.1 is even more than 2 million?
What?
What? That means we need to pop off even harder for that. Whoa! $50 from Fugu, who says, what does the F in ZFG stand for?
Fool!
You guys said
Shadow.
Shadow, okay.
Shadow and just go straight to the end.
All right, cool. Do I want a key?
How many do you have? You have two.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, that should be good.
Oh, you can get the one in CAC on spells if you want.
Yeah,
I don't think I need to. 2 keys is definitely fine for just the end of Shadow.
Yeah.
All right.
If I can draw your eyes towards the bottom of the screen, you can see that glitch exhibition. We're less than $56,000 of the way there. We're getting so close.
We have raised 2.1 million. Yeah! We have raised over $231,000 just during the Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer run.
Amazing.
And all of that money goes directly towards the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
And Shadow is,
MQ? Yeah.
yeah, and it's Bongo as well, just to
Okay, yeah.
prep you. I mean, we knew that, but
Yeah, that was already a hint. Pretty early hint, I think.
yeah. Spike Vegeta yelling from backstage at 99.
Oh, math?
Math?
Somebody do math real quick and yell that number.
84? 84, right?
Okay, let's try it again as a team. 3, 2, 1. Great job, mathers. Oh, and only 38K remaining for the glitch exhibition.
Oh my gosh, we are almost there.
88% of the way there.
We are nearing the end of this run. Get those donations in.
Yeah, so just to give you guys context here, we are on our way to beat our last boss.
Yeah.
After this, we are going to go to Ganon's castle. We will get a hint about the location of the light arrows. And once we get the light arrows, we are finished the seed in like 5 minutes. So
Yeah. Might be a little bit more than that depending on exactly where Light Arrows is,
Yeah.
but it'll be a fairly quick finish after the Light Arrow hint.
yeah.
So light arrows are go mode, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll need Ganon's Castle boss key as well. I don't know if you said
Yeah,
that.
so Ganon's Castle boss key I get after I get 6 out of 8 dungeons. So as soon as I beat this dungeon, I will automatically be given Ganon's boss key.
Is this the song you get sick of, adef?
No, I love this one.
This is a good
How
one.
can you get sick of this one? No, this is
This song is
fantastic.
a banger.
It is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
So you can do a cool jump to the ship here. You normally want to like push a block to grab the ladder there, but you can actually just jump straight to the wheel. So there's a famous trick here on the Shadow Temple boat. I'll have some fun on the boat. I'll let it speak for itself. But first, I have to wait for. There's 2 Stalfos that are supposed to drop down here. I'll wait for one of them, kill it, and then I can hang out on the side and avoid the second one. Just wait a few minutes. There's supposed to be a second one spawning like right about now. All right, I promised I'd do this.
We got any bellers out there?
Just to give you some context on what No Logic is like, we are 3 hours in. We do not have hover boots. We do not have a hook shot. We do not have the boomerang. We do not have a tunic.
Yeah.
We do have a pretty sweet donation here. A little bit longer. Do I have about 30 seconds?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, this one is $1,000 from Uranium Anchor.
Hey, UA.
Uranium Anchor here. I'm pretty sure I made Melo cry the last time I had him read a donation, so I'll try and keep it short this time. The last day of the event is always bittersweet. Watching the tracker handling the flood of donations is equal parts inspiring and terrifying. And the fact that the code I started on more than 13 years ago is still helping power an amazing cause is something I'll always be proud of and amazed by. In the meantime, all I can do is sit back here and hope that it doesn't light on fire in the last few hours. Stay comfy and game on.
Thank you, UA. It is down here, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's near the end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys are making me do something really dumb, by the way. So, I need to shoot this eye inside the Song of Time block. That actually makes a hookshot target appear. There's a switch up there I need to hit. I guess I'll hover.
Good thing we finally found choose.
Yeah. Oh. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I think this should be good. So I need to. It looks like I'm using bow here. I'm actually just using it to shorten my backflip. If I do a regular backflip, I will. The bomb shoe explosion will actually miss my shield. I shouldn't actually save before I do this, just in case. Hope I didn't waste too many beforehand. So yeah, the bow is shortening my backflip to make sure the explosion actually hits my shield and I don't pass it. Where am I?
ZFG is going to attempt to target a bomb chew here mid-hover. That'll allow him to unlock his camera so he can look around.
All right, I actually want to turn around a bit. All right, we'll do a second turnaround.
And this isn't like a setup. ZFG is just improvising this hover.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if I've ever hovered up here, or at least not in a long time.
Amazing. Keep that pop-off going because we got a $15,000 donation from the Yeti. Woo! Hey all, Yeti here. We need the Glitch Expo. Let's make it happen. Woo! Thank you so much, Yeti. And of course, that is helping towards that Glitch exhibition. We're 90% of the way there.
Only $32,000 remaining. I know you can do it.
$50 from Dr. Spatzo?
Spitzo.
He's out of bounds.
Donating to
wait,
the crowd yell number.
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt for a second. Okay, so Dead Hand has an extra spawn here in Master Quest Shadow Temple. He's not normally in this room. Dead Hand's spawn position is actually smaller than this room, and I guess the devs didn't intend for it. And he can actually spawn out of bounds, and that's actually just what I got here. So that's very cool.
Yeah. How rare is that?
So in the vanilla game, where Dead Hand is supposed to be fought, it's an extremely rare chance. It's like 1 in 1,600 or something. There's only been a handful of documented cases ever. Oh, nice. Runner Guy and I are one of the few that have like documented cases of Dead Hand out of bounds. But in this room specifically in Shadow Temple, it's like 10%. it's insanely high.
Beautiful.
Or no, I think it's like 12. Well, yeah, close enough. All right, but we have the boss key. All right, so we can beat the boss now. So nice, good job. All right, so we already hinted about the boss being Bongo Bongo, so that's good, an easy, nice boss. Actually, with a very cool strat. I think you guys will like this strat. So as soon as I enter the room, I'm not gonna fall down. I'm gonna head to the side, drop a bomb down the hole. Gonna wait for a few seconds, drop down and jump slash. So this stuns Bongo before he's even loaded. And he has an invisible hitbox right in front of me. I can just stab to death.
And that is dungeon clear number 6, right?
That's 6 down. We're ready to go.
We're ready to go to Ganon's.
We are very close to go mode, and we have to raise how much, Melo?
Over $31,000 in only, what, 18 minutes?
18 minutes?
18, 20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, we got to really go, everyone. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get hype.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's go.
So what the rest of the run is going to look like, I need to go back to Ganon's Castle, which I now know is entrance to Jabu Jabu, which means I'm going to have to do a glitch to clip into the ice in Zora's Fountain, that still has the Jabu loading zone as adult. I have to go in there, talk to Ganondorf. He will tell me where the light arrows is. I will then have to leave, go get the light arrows. Hopefully it's somewhere where I can get quickly. Please check if light arrows is something I can get very quickly.
We all three happen to know what light arrows is.
Okay. I wonder if that's a hint. Anyway, so yeah, I go to Ganon's Castle. Ganondorf will tell me where light arrows is. And then I have to go there, run quickly back. Thankfully I have Ferora's Wind, so I can actually set Ferora's Wind directly in front of Ganondorf. So it should be very quick. And then we'll be done. And hopefully by then we will have reached the incentive, which we don't have a whole lot of time for.
ZFG, I'm just sort of perusing through the spoiler log now. I think we just walked past Hover Boots a couple hours ago.
Oh my God. Please tell me is it the Skulltula and Forest Stage?
No, it's the
bean
soil
patch. It's the soil patch in Kokiri Forest.
I didn't have bugs at the time, dude.
Oh, is that what it was?
I think I got bugs like right after. Yeah, because remember, I went to Kokiri Forest and then I went to Lon Lon, and Lon Lon had the bottle, and then I couldn't go back to Kokiri Forest and I had to hit the Hover Boots.
Yeah.
The boomerang was there as well.
Oh my God. I went the wrong direction. If I went Lon Lon Kokiri instead of Kokiri Lon Lon, this whole scene would have been so different. Wow.
But instead, we get more time with ZFG.
Yeah. All right, this is a really cool.
So the loading zone for Jabu still exists as adult under the ice. So I actually need to do a clip. I have to do a very precise setup to get a correct angle and position. And I have to use these bomb chews to, one, do a hover, and then do a mega side hop mid-hover. All right, so this is gonna hover, and then normally it's very hard to do like any mega flip or mega side up while hovering, but with just the right setup, I can send the chew to the side here. And then roll, and that's the correct frame. And I'll clip directly into Ganon's Castle.
Well done. You made that look so easy.
Yeah.
I have struggled for like 30 minutes trying to get
It's
that
because
clip.
I have to do that almost every single run. Like
Yeah.
When you have to do that all the time,
Yeah.
it becomes second nature. All right, so here in Ganon's Castle, there's a bunch of trials. You normally have to use light arrows to dispel all the trials. But actually, this wall that I'm up against is a loading zone. Some dev mistook this wall for a loading zone, I guess. And if you just hover against it, you can go directly into Ganon's Tower.
Apologies if I missed it, but do you not have to scour the dungeon for the boss key, or is it in the tower?
Well,
So the boss key is automatically given to you once you beat the six
Great.
bosses.
I think I was
Yeah.
busy perusing the log at the time.
Yeah.
Can you set FW here in rando?
Yeah, so I can set Furrow's Wind at the door right in front of Ganondorf.
Okay, great.
Actually, you can set Furrow's Wind in here in vanilla, just not in the trial section. It's very weird. All right, so I have to get this chest. So this is, we call this the validation chest. You normally, when you get here, you don't have to get it. But yeah, it's always, well, I guess I don't have, it technically could have been light arrows, I guess.
Could have been.
But it's one of those chests that most of the time you'll never have to open. All right, these Iron Knuckles, I can actually take them on both at once by doing crouch stabs behind them, and then nice quick kill. All right, so coming up on the staircase here, I'm going to set Furrow's Wind, Hess right into Ganondorf's room, and he'll tell me exactly where light arrows are.
This is OOT's BLJ.
Hessing up Ganon's staircase. All right, so I got to save right before, so as soon as this text comes up for where it is, I'll just immediately reset so I can go grab it. All right, it's Kakiri Forest. I know exactly what check this is.
We have a $100 donation from the Classic Controller that says, "Don't forget, you'll need me too."
No, I
Good
don't.
timing.
And we need just about $25,000 to hit that glitch exhibition.
We are so close. Let's go, glitch chat.
So ZFG, why don't you tell us where the light arrows are?
All right, so the hint said Kakiri Forest. I am actually not going to Kakiri Forest. I'm going to Lon Lon Ranch. The reason I'm going to Lon Lon Ranch is there's something at Lon Lon Ranch. There's a little minigame you can play where you, actually I want to get a few more bombs. There's a minigame you can play where you do an obstacle horse race, and when you win, Malin will give you a cow in your house. And like I said, the cows in this are randomized. Milking the cows with Epona song will give me a random item. And it's a pretty infamous check because it takes a while. And so by getting the hint with Kakiri Forest and the way these guys reacted as soon as I mentioned it, I know it's cow in house.
We may have moved one item to be one specific place.
And yeah, this is not a hard thing to do, but the race can be really janky, and Epona can just sometimes decide to not jump over the fences. So we just wanted to give you one last little chump check here. You know,
Yeah.
just
And
prove
also,
your-
some extra time to, 23,000 away, and we're getting closer.
Yeah, I actually got some nice practice for this a while ago. There's this OT community kind of challenge race thing held by Danny B, who's a longtime Ocarina of Time speedrunner and contributor. And this, I should probably call Epona. But one of these challenge races involved this horse race, and I actually ended up getting very good at it. Well, I was very good at it. I'm probably rusty now. That's my pre-Johns. But we'll see how this goes. If a good time is 47. If I can get 46, that'd be great. But that's really hard. If it's above 47, I'm bad. But you only need to get under 50 to win. All right. Let's see if I remember exactly how to use these carrots.
Yeah, so if you use the carrots incorrectly, it could be slow, sure, but you might also, like James was saying, not get the hops over the big fences. Strange music.
Yeah.
Gotta slow down.
I'm having an ethereal experience right now.
This is not the music I expected.
Chat, keep those donations coming. We are so close to the end of the run, and that means that your deadline is coming up for this incentive.
Thank you for the update, adef. We are so close, $21,000 away. And we've got donations coming in just like this one from Adult Domp, who sends $25.
Frame late.
The real light arrows were the fools we re-grabbed along the whee.
And $5 from Katie Fettuccisi, who says, it is 3:20 a.m. here in the UK, and I am not going to sleep until I see some glitches.
Out of Sync Samurai sends $25. I'm so excited to see all of the glitches we already unlocked for Echoes of Wisdom, but I can't miss out on the Ocarina of Time glitches. Let's go, everyone.
This is gonna come up very quickly, by the way. We only have a few minutes. It might be like more like 5 minutes instead of 10, so you better really rush.
Oh yeah, you have Roar's Wind.
Yeah, I have Roar's Wind
ZFG, did you just say they can't?
I don't know. I don't know. They better hurry.
Wow, Xynosaur donates $25 and says, glitch exhibition, let's go!
Nice mega flip.
You're sick.
All right, and here we go. This should be the light arrows.
Imagine it was an ice trap. Imagine it's an ice trap.
If this is an ice trap, I'm walking off stage. We have the light arrows. All right, so I need to go back to Ganon's Castle. So I have Roar's Wind set right in front of Ganondorf. To use Roar's Wind, actually, to go in a dungeon, fastest dungeon is actually going to be running back into the Fire Temple entrance here. So I'm just going to run in here, use Roar's Wind, and I'll be right back at Ganondorf.
And there is no tower collapse either.
Yeah, Tower Collapse is actually skipped in the randomizer. So this is going to be coming up very quickly. Oh.
ZFG, wait. I can get you one more ice trap in this dungeon.
All right.
Y'all, we are in such go mode right now. I noticed a fun number. We're about to come up on 3:33:33.
Light trial?
Yeah.
Can we please queue up a $5 Fool Train at 3:33:33?
We've got, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but there's an ice trap coming. There's an ice trap coming.
Great, we'll have 2 competing trains.
That's perfect.
There's no problem. 2 trains, 1 track.
So when one train leaves the
That
station
gives me an
at
excuse to
8:45
show off a
a.m.
cool trick, too.
Yes, it does.
Yes, all right. So, adef has informed me there's an ice trap in Light Trial. Light Trial is blocked by a gold gauntlets block. I can't pick it up right now, so I'm gonna do this.
Jump back and forth.
Yeah.
Dampe, it's leg day
He's
for
got
Dampe.
hops.
All right, so what I just did there, if we look up at the light beams there, so those are not normally that solid of a color. I just duped those light beams over and over again. And by doing that, the game has to, there's so many light beams active that the game has to start unloading stuff. So I have to enter these rooms in a specific way. I'm gonna enter Water Trial first, then Shadow Trial. And now, there's normally supposed to be a gold gauntlets block in front of here, but there is nothing, and I can just walk straight in.
There you go.
And there should be an ice trap here.
Vanilla?
Let's see what else I can get here.
We are now less than 10K away.
Yeah, actually, Runner, I mentioned vanilla. There's actually an ice trap. There's actually an ice trap there in the vanilla game, too. I don't think it was that same chest, but yeah.
Whoa, those trains are taking off. We're going. We're going.
$350,000 in one run is nuts. That is
Amazing.
absolutely nuts.
7.
So close.
Thanks to donations like this $1,000 anonymous donation who just says more glitches, please.
Also, shout out to the people who are clapping with the numbers. I like that. Let's all do it.
All right, so the Ganondorf fight. So I'm gonna do a jump. I'm gonna do a jump slash here, and so there's a little Easter egg of using the bottle to reflect Ganondorf's light balls. That's actually the optimal strat. Like this. So he's almost guaranteed to never reflect it if you use the bottle this close proximity. Oh, and I failed the one cycle, the easy one cycle. I failed.
You also have
I'm just
Bigoron
giving
sword.
extra time. I was actually doing crouch stabs with Bigoron sword damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
$50 from Lapras Soul, who says, "Let's go, glitch chat." Y'all wanted that second half of that, but there wasn't one. I'm staying true to the donation.
So
We did it! We have unlocked the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Glitch Exhibition!
Wow. Wow.
let's try.
Oh, little trick here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so coming up on the Ganon fight. So normally I want to do a glitch to keep my Master Sword in the fight.
Damn it.
Normally you would do the Super Slide glitch to keep your shield up in the entire cutscene, and you won't lose the Master Sword. I decided to do an alternate version that's a little bit funnier, where if you use Din's Fire the moment the cutscene starts, look at Dampe here. He's just staring him down, unfazed. And that also prevents you from losing the Master Sword. So I will actually keep the Master Sword here. And the good thing about this is that normally your weapons are all reduced to 1 damage for the first phase of this fight, except for the Master Sword and Deku Sticks. So with my non-reduced damage Master Sword, he will die or go down in 3 hits. This just moves us to the second phase of the fight. So the Master Sword, or Master Shovel, I guess, is over here. You still need to pick it up in order to advance the fight. The Master Shovel. All right, last phase. All right.
Underestimate, baby.
Nice.
Considering no hook shot, no hovers, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of
this
stuff
was,
missed.
this was a very rough seed. No hook shot, no hover boots for the entire run. That I had to do some rough stuff in here. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah,
it
but
worked
you
out.
nailed it. You nailed it.
You nailed
All
it.
right.
Yeah, a ton of really cool stuff, ZFG.
All right, and time. Thanks. All right, so glitch exhibition is met, so we want to switch to that.
Let's do it.
All right, we may want to switch away from the game for just a second.
While we do that, we got a $50 donation from Wahaga, who says, "Let's go!" And I do want to update you that we have been chugging away towards that 2.25 million milestone incentive for the Echoes of Wisdom glitch exhibition. We need under $82,000 to get there, and that will happen with love and support from generous donors like you all.
Yeah. You guys really put in so much to get to this. Like, what is $350,000 right during this? Yeah. Thank you so much for all your donations to PCF, guys. You really went and put in the hustle today.
Yeah, fantastic.
And if you're looking for something to apply your donation towards, of course, there's Save or Kill
All right.
the Animals we just
All right.
opened. Oh. Cardi, how do you feel about that?
I don't want to talk about it because
All right, you
Okay,
can switch back.
we differ. You know that I want to save the animals.
Well, I want to kill the animals. ZFG, what do you want to do?
All right, we're ready. Ready, all good.
Ready for the run?
Yeah, we can there we go, yeah.
Here.
What is this?
Oh yeah, so
Explain the tool.
before I start the glitch exhibition, I should mention. So this is actually while I do this, so there's not this annoying beeping. So this is on a modded version of the game called GZ, also known as the Practice ROM. There's a tool with a lot of really cool like cheats and other things for practice and easy to warp around. You can use save states and stuff and macros, which will help me with my glitch exhibition here. Actually, I want to have this loaded. All right, so let's get started with the glitch exhibition. So the first thing I want to show off, here in Spirit Temple, there's a fairly well-known Easter egg here, where if you use the hook shot on this particular spot of the statue, it actually works as a regular hookshot target. A lot of people know this for various reasons. Devs were funny back in the day. But what a lot of people don't know is these actually have practical speedrun applications. This is not just, a funny little joke. You can actually use these for something relevant. So I'm going to set up for a glitch called a hookshot jump, where I'm going to die at the same time as I hookshot something. And this gives me a huge jump. I end up clipping through the ceiling. Top room of Spirit Temple, way at the end. And if I look down, so the room is unloaded, I can look down at the room there, and if I move over here, the room fully loads. So it's a really good way to get up here fast. And if I want to go back down fast, I can do a glitch called the weird shot, where I hookshot under the ground, and I can just hookshot the statue again. And this is a quick way to get back down here. And that strat has legitimate speedruns in old 100% speedruns, so legitimate strat for that Easter egg. All right. Next thing I want to show isn't actually a glitch, just a very unknown mechanic that's kind of funny. So here in the market, if you go near a dog, they'll follow you around. And if you go far away enough from the dog, they'll stop following you. And after they stop following you, you can actually get a different dog to follow you. So I'll get this dog to follow me instead. If I go back to the first one, he will actually run away from me and stare at me from a distance. Okay, here. He'll run away and stare at me from a distance. And if I get close to him, he just starts running away again because he doesn't like me seeing me with another dog.
I did not know this.
I think this was only found recently with the decomp. So there was the Ocarina of Time decompilation project. Basically, people reverse engineered the entire source code. And I think that's only when this was found, or if it was found before this, it was extremely obscure. So it's a very interesting little thing there. All right, next thing. This actually, you might have noticed this in the run, but something weird happens when you get frozen with the bunny hood on. So it looks like there's no ice around Link, right? So if I use the free camera here, I'm going to use free camera, and we can actually see what's really going on. So if I zoom out here, we can see that actually the ice is just really, really big. And if I can turn on collision view to see the collision of all of Ice Cavern. This is all of Ice Cavern for reference versus the size of the ice cube. So it's pretty massive. All right, next thing. So I mentioned during the run, there was a glitch called the Equip Swap, where you can equip adult items as child items as adult. And one of the things you might think is really good is hookshot as child, but unfortunately it kind of has a bad side effect of soft locking you. So if I just pulled out hookshot as child, you just kind of get soft locked in whatever movement you're in. A bit unfortunate. There's also this glitch where if you stun a like, at the same time it eats you. Let's see. There we go. You get this weird delayed reaction where it kind of, it delays spitting you out a bit. So there's something interesting that happens if you combine these two. So I'm gonna get this glitch, escape, and then use the hook shot. And then Link gets stuck in this hook shotting animation, and he's permanently stuck in this. No way to escape. And also, if I do it while I backflip, it's a little funnier. Here. There we go. I'm gonna try to backflip here and then use it. And it'll go backwards like this, flying upwards in the Superman pose. All right, next trick. So there's actually a cool glitch with the C-up here where normally when you C-up, you can't move around. You're obviously stuck in place. There's actually a glitch to move around while in first person. So I'm gonna set a bomb down here. And at just the right time, I'm gonna hold C-up, Z and R. And I'm gonna be able to move around in first person. So everyone that wants a first-person Zelda game, this is what it would be like, except probably less janky. This is very janky. It looks super weird. But there's a side effect of this where if you talk to an NPC and they're supposed to give you an item, they actually don't give it to you right away. Okay, here. if I cancel the glitch, so she can't give it to me right now. She'll only give it to me when I step in a certain radius. So I get close enough and she finally gives it to me. So I want to do, there's an extra glitch I can do with this. So there's a different version of, I wrote the wrong macro. Here we go. All right, so there's a different version of this I can do without the weird see-up part where I can still cause the collection delay so I don't get the egg right away. I'm gonna do that, get outside of her radius, set a bomb down, try to pick up the bomb with hookshot in my hand right as I enter her radius, and when I pick it up, I ended up picking her up instead. And she's just floating in air, and you can see she doesn't really have full legs. And, all right, so I'm gonna go to King Zora. So I'm gonna try the same thing with King Zora, actually. King Zora's supposed to give me an item. So I'm gonna do the same glitch. Do this return A glitch. Return A is the glitch where you are in first person. He's supposed to give me the Zora tunic, but he can't give it to me right now. So King Zora will actually always give it to me as soon as he's loaded. It's not a radius thing like the Coco Lady. So I have to instead manipulate the camera to make sure he's off screen and not loaded, then try the trick. Here. And then, Then when I pick up this, I'll pick up him instead. And now I move through the wall. And I open up the path. Now let's head over to Death Mountain. So Bigoron, Bigoron has been stuck at the top of Death Mountain this whole time. Let's see if we can get him down the mountain. So I'm gonna set up the same glitch again, and I'm gonna give him the claim check. So I'm ready to get the Bigoron sword right now. This is the final part of the Bigoron sword trading quest. He's not gonna give it to me right away though. I have the collection delay glitch, so he can't give it to me instantly. So, now I can't do the same thing I did with King Zora with the bombs because Bigoron actually cannot be unloaded. No matter where I am in the map, no matter what my camera is, he will always be loaded. So I can't pull out bombs or else I'll deactivate the glitch. So instead, I have to pick up something else. Luckily, there's some rocks at the bottom of Death Mountain. And I can use some rocks for the same glitch instead. So I have to make my way down with this awkward camera. I'm actually gonna wait a second because I think there's some rolling rocks that might hit me. Gotta watch for rolling rocks. Not gonna care about my A presses though. I think it's gone, okay. So I'm gonna get in front of a rock here, right here, and try the same glitch. And when I pick up the rock, I'll pick up Bigoron. And he moved all the way down here. And look, and we take a look at his face. He's nice and smiling. He's so happy.
He's so happy to be anywhere else.
All right, final thing I want to show off is this Scarecrow. So normally you play the Ocarina for the Scarecrow. You can make a Scarecrow song. And after you play the song for him, if you talk to him again, he'll dance to it. He'll say it's a great song. He likes dancing to it. And I'm going to show a little glitch with his dancing. So I'm going to try to die in the water and get revived by a fairy. I need to do it in a specific position. There we go.
Nice.
So I'm going to die and be revived by a fairy. The camera's going to swing around a bit here. And I'm going to try to talk to him before the camera fixes itself. And if I do this properly, I'll be able to use Deku Nuts while the text box is up, so I can move around now. I'm gonna close the text box to play Ocarina at the same time, and then close it. And this makes him not able to stop dancing, and he's gonna dance forever. And this is a soft lock. Yeah, so there's no way out of this. He's just dancing forever, and that's it for the Glitch exhibition.
Very nice.
Well done. Any shout outs, ZFG?
I forgot. He put me on the spot. Shout outs to my couch guys. Shout outs to the Ocarina of Time speedrunning community. Shout out to the Ocarina of Time Rando community. Everyone that worked on Rando. Rando's great, super fun. All the Ocarina of Time people that have worked for so long for finding all these glitches. People have been looking for glitches in this game for over 20 years now. And this is what we have glitch-wise. Yeah.
The fruits of your labors on display.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks. This was great. Hope you guys all enjoyed it.